What, 1 2 1 2. It goes, what, 1 2 1 2. We are live in this mofo. Back again, back to back, night to night, back to back. Big salute to T.TV popping up in the chat over here. Who else is over there? Hooligan 905. Anybody who's seeing me over here on Instagram Live, you know what's up. We are live on YouTube. We are also live on Facebook, and we are live on Twitch. It's going down. Big salute to Toronto Famous. Big salute to Niz underscore 782. It's going down. It's going down. Gather round, gather round, gather round. Make sure the people who are popping up in the chat over here on YouTube to make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to share this out to the audience. Got a lot of stuff to get into this today, man. Like I said, last night I was live, did a late night live, covered a bunch of topics, but I said, you know what? I'm going to leave some of those topics on the cutting room floor, maybe address some of those today, as well as some other things that have been popping up in the news. You know what I'm saying? I've been on I guess, a quote unquote break. Right? We've been taking a week off of straight podcasting, so there hasn't been any episodes for the listening audience and the viewing audience this week. Big salute to Dusty Wallace. Big salute to DJ Czar. Big salute to producer B3, aka Tres. All right, but we'll be back next week. Big salute to the Journey family, aka Zeti, in the building. Pop out youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. I have a link that's available in the chat right now for anybody who wants to get interactive with the conversation. I will bring up a list of topics, and I'll let the people on Instagram over here see the list of topics if y'all want to join the live. Drake, Demar Derozen speaks on Drake. There's a few Drake topics I'm going to get into. Proof that Drake never messed with The Weeknd. And I'm going to do a little bit of a deep dive into that. I have a few clips to show y'all in regards to that. Last Drake topic that I have here is Benny the Butcher and Drake may have a little bit of an issue after the move that went down with the new track there. Something Buffalo Freestyle. I think that's what it's called, the Buffalo Freestyle. So yeah, there's been a little bit of a mix up as far as the 100 gigs and Benny Tune and all that, but I want to get into that. Also, Black Toronto police woman superintendent, she got demoted for favoring black cops. Okay, it's a very deep dive, that weird kind of situation that's going on with the Toronto police, as far as promoting black cops and just not being the right thing, promoting people for not having the correct merits to be promoted by. Also, Adin Ross is planning to move to Toronto. Okay, he's made some posts talking about that. I don't know if he's cleared up everything that he needs to clear up first, but he is definitely planning on moving to Toronto. I also just seen, before I went live right now, Dog Pack 404 dropped another video on Mr. Beast that's kind of outside of the hip hop realm, but we definitely want to. I definitely want to get into that myself. That's something I'm interested in. And Team A or Team B. Okay, I have a list of artists and eras from Team A to Team B that's been getting a lot of traction on my page for the last month. I never actually really brought it up to the audience over here, but we'll get into it. Okay, we're talking about eras from 1994 to 2022 and the different artists that represent that era. We'll go into it and get into some real hip hop talk right there. But for the people on Instagram, pop out youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. Let's get interactive. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big salute to Down to Earth popping out in the chat right now. Like I said, last night I did about 3 hours of live. I don't know if I'm going to be sitting here for 3 hours this time, but hey, we'll see. We'll see. Before we get into anything though, big salute to the sponsors. Okay, as always, big salute to Diamond Club. They got the carriers of Cat and Cans, all types of different 420 products. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. They have delivery across Canada and within the GTA. All right. Once again, Diamond Club _Canada, and you could use the code We Love Hip Hop if you want a little discount. 1 second, water. Also, if you also want some loud, I got something courtesy of Only Loud. All right. Only Loud does delivery across Canada as well. Just to give them a quick read up here, it says our mission at Only Loud is to redefine the cannabis experience by capturing or curating the finest, most exclusive strains on collaborating with the top growers nationwide. We are dedicated to providing our customers with an unparalleled quality and sophistication, embodying the lifestyle that celebrates the artistry and elegance of cannabis consumption. It's not just a product, it's a lifestyle. Okay, hit them up on their Instagram page, Only Loud Canada, and tell them that We Love Hip Hop Boys sent you. You know what I mean? Comment gang strong. Let yourselves be seen. We are out here. Went through the list of topics, and we're gonna get into it. Okay, no long talking. Let's do it, man. Let me see here. What was the first thing that I had here on my list? I have everything written down. Oh, the Demar Derozen speaking on Drake. Let's see. Let's get into that. Salute to Keep Six Solid. For anybody who's hating on Drake right now, you might want to just like leave the conversation, because I have like, I think 3 back-to-back Drake topics that I need to address. All right. Let's see here. I need to get a new battery for my mouse. I'll fix that in a moment. Let's go over to Keep Six Solid. Big salute to Keep Six Solid. And hear what Demar Derozen has to say.
Go crazy in the city like that in Toronto, bro. But that ain't enough for Demar to speak on.
Even that, like, just how great in the, like, I know it's so easy when people get caught up in the size and all that, but it's like,
Drake,
I don't think
Drake still
the amazing shit that Drake done did over what the last 15 years.
Like, can't be erased.
Nah, bro.
Like,
he's undeniable.
Nothing could ever take that away. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know, like I said, it's always easy when I look at it from, be honest with you, I look at all this shit like I really come from like the hood. I come from like niggas losing their life over some dumb shit, over dice games. Like, like I done had an uncle get killed by, that was a blood that got killed by a Crip. Another uncle that was a Crip that got killed by a blood, and it fucked up my whole like childhood upbringing to where it's like y'all letting songs divide and create and make people so sensitive to where it's like, to me it's like, come on, man. Like we it's like watching a fucking action-packed movie. Nobody really dying. You know what I mean?
It's true. To me, I hated how it started because they just two totally different.
So he's saying it's not that serious. Okay, when y'all seen him in the video looking like he was gonna tackle Drake, you know, when you seen him in that linebacker position, he looked like he was getting ready to go do something crazy. It was no beef. It was just all about the music. Okay, let me ask y'all a question in the poll here. Is Demar capping? We'll ask that. We will ask that.
Artist to me, I get Drake can really rap. It's just Kendrick, like you said, really come from kind of more respected.
Yeah, but it's like I think you can't just never discredit like Drake. Drake is like he fucking Drake.
I'm a Drake fan.
And what's crazy is you was in the city when Drake really was.
I seen the from the beginning to where is it?
Started from the bottom. Now we here.
Star. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it will ever be another Drake. That's just what it is. You know?
And ain't nobody ever fought against that many people, bro.
Drake, bro.
Drake him. Kendrick him too. At the end of the day, it just comes down to it being that, like, both.
That's copping, please. Now,
the big dogs at what they do. Like, why can't that be respected?
Everybody got spar one day. It ain't. But
listen. Hey, in my neighborhood, the two toughest niggas had to get down.
Yeah,
one got to lose. That don't make them less than the other one.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's just be more respected because ain't nobody else gonna get down with one of them niggas.
Yeah, not at all.
That's true.
That's my view. Everybody who don't come from the streets or understand the street part of it may not look at it like that and may get in their feelings or be sensitive about certain shit. For me, I look at all this shit like, bro, Ain't nobody hurt. This shit is this is.
It was good.
We watching fucking The Matrix.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him still. Right? Maybe people are taking it a little bit too serious when people seen him in the music video. Listen, I remember getting bent out of shape myself. I was like, what? I thought he was moving kind of like a traitor. I'm not gonna lie. Let me pull up the music video, the Not Like Us video. Let's do that. Because his energy's changed. Kobe Bryant, what up? His energy's changed. And I mean Kobe Bryant, the person in the chat. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, the great. Let's look this up. Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. They not like us. Where's the
subpoena?
See him there?
Get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. Malanja down to Central. Nigga better not speak on.
It does look like somebody who's down with Drake.
Face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad
Does this look like somebody who ain't got no problems? I understand, like it's just a music video. From what he's saying in that interview that he did, it's just a music video. It's nothing. It's all in the good spirit of battle. But bruh, it's one thing if you're in a music video with a guy who's just saying, Drake sucks at rapping. I don't like his personality, blah, 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 blah. You're in a video in front of a bunch of crates that's supposed to be symbolizing, from what the YouTube Super Sleuth said, human trafficking. Those are the crates. And if you look at the numbers on the crates, they exactly match the star systems that are supposed to align with the number 6. And, the 6 for the city is, I don't know. I'm not one of the super sleuths like that. I didn't get to really dig in that deep into the video. Pause. But you're in a PDF file anthem, bro. So I could understand if niggas catch a few feelings. It's not one thing, like I said, the nigga's not just sending light jabs. He's calling the man a whole PDF file and his crew. So if you jump in a music video where everybody's now celebrating this and trying to stomp on the man's grave, yeah, niggas is gonna catch a few feelings. I'm just saying. So it's one thing to be like, yeah, it's just music, B. It's just music. Yeah, I understand. It's just music. And I can't speak for Drake, but I would understand if he's like, bro, it's music until the nigga starts calling me a PDF file, bro. I don't care what I said about him and his bitch and his baby. The nigga called me a PDF file, bro, and you in his music video like that, B? Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Oh, see, I told y'all about LeBron and Bronny. This the Matrix, bro.
You do that, bro. Ain't too many light-skinned niggas that can go crazy.
And salute to Jeff Teague, and the podcast he got going on over there. I don't know, Demar. I'm not buying it, B. I'm just not buying it, son. I'm not buying what you're selling right now, B. Maybe pick another song to jump on. You know what I'm saying? I know Kendrick, he doesn't put out music on such a quick basis like that. And this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. But maybe you might have wanted to sit that video out. I know Kendrick mentioned your name on the shit. It's tantalizing to be like, yeah, okay, sure. Nigga probably didn't pay you nothing to be in the music video, and that's fine. That's fine. However, if the nigga Drake don't want to be your friend no more, I can understand. You chose a side. You can't be like, oh, it's just all hip hop in the end of the day. J Molly's going crazy. Kendrick fans in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We need Kendrick fans in here. I want to hear y'all opinions. You know what I mean? There's a link at the top of the chat if y'all want to jump in and give your opinions, okay? You can tell me, yo, you're wrong, Friday. I don't care what you say. Get him out of here. Your boy Drake, he lost. He lost. Ha ha. All right. If that's the case, where's Kendrick? There's been inklings about him dropping new music. The album's on the way. You know, are we saying, you know, quality over quantity? Y'all OV hoes could do whatever you want. Just drop as much music as you want. We're cooking good. We're cooking soul food over here. It takes time. Aight, B. Aight. Sounds good. Sounds good. See, I just said it. I didn't even look at Down to Earth's comment. Kendrick is making quality music. Yes. Okay, fam. Forward. Let's go, bro. The world is spinning. We ain't got no more time to wait for you. Okay, so I respect the Kendrick fans because I like Kendrick's music at the end of the day too. But like, bruh, where you at? We might have to get back to that drop. You have to get back on that.
To do that, right?
But as far as with this guy here with Demar Derozen, he might need to fall back, broski. I don't know about all that capalap. Okay. What did you get? You got a call from the embassy, bro? Chubbs are one of them niggas hit you on the line, say, yo, fam, what you doing over in that music video? How was the video shoot, bro? I'll see you when I see you. All right? Oh, we'll remember that, bro. See you next time you come to Toronto. You don't think niggas got access to the buses when they pull up at the stadiums? All types of places where regular people ain't supposed to have access to. And I'm not trying to put nothing on Drake and be on some dry snitch and shit. Like, I'm sure they keep it super clean out here. Okay, my bad. I just spit. My bad. They keep it super clean out here. They ain't gonna do nothing to that boy. But I'm just saying, certain niggas have access to places that other niggas don't have access to. Right? That the bus pull up or where the car services pull up for the game, right in there in the Scotiabank Arena. Somebody might just pop out and show niggas something. Let me just make sure to clean it up before I come back to Toronto. Isn't basketball season coming up just now? Didn't think about that part, right? Basketball season is right around the corner. All right, I'm not a sports guy, so y'all might have to help me out as far as who he played for now. Who DeMar DeRozan played for now? Put me on. I'm ignorant to sports like that. Okay? But whoever he played for, they're going to have to pop up in Toronto at some point. That's all I'm saying. Nad said, Friday, you talking reckless. Why? You don't think that nigga wants to make sure that it's clean, everything, no ends, no loose ends. Thank you, Papa Op. Sacramento Kings. Okay. Let me check out something. Raptors. Actually, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Let's do a quick search. I want to search something up. Listen, I don't have these theories ahead of time. I don't be conceptualizing these theories before I get on live. Shit just comes to me, B. Toronto Raptors versus Sacramento. Let's do 2025. Let's see the schedule here. Let's see when they're going to be playing Sacramento. Because eventually, them niggas going to have to come over here. And then when that happens, I'm saying Drizzy could be anywhere in the stadium. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be Drizzy. And I'm not trying to put it on them niggas. Okay, for y'all saying I'm talking reckless. I'm just saying. Let me check something. Kings. Nigga. See, I wish I had a sports expert on the line right here because I don't know how to look that shit up. But they gotta be in there. Burrow Science said Friday resend the link. Let me do that right now. 1 second. I'm gonna put a link in the chat again. Join the bong. All right. Pull up, Czar. Let me pin this. Let me put a pinner on that. Replaced pin. Bong. There we go. I put a new link in the chat right there. I don't know what was going on with the old link. But if somebody can help my non-sports literate ass, maybe we can find out the schedule. We can find out when they're going to be over here. Okay. Guaranteed they're going to be here probably about 6-7 times for sure. I know enough about basketball to know they're going to be here at least 6-7 times. What's this right here? That's a wild comment somebody just said. Yo, Friday, talk about YG being such a broke waste dude. Wow, whoa. Violation, my guy. That's crazy. I just seen YG the other day. Don't be saying that about the boy YG. Papa Op says, I don't think the NBA schedule is out yet. Okay, maybe that's what it is. But I'm just saying, bro, you might need to clean it up just a little bit. Okay, again, I'm not putting it on Drizzy. I'm not putting it on the man them. Saying that, DeRozan's going to go over here and you're going to hear, you know what I'm saying? No. We're not doing that. But you just want to make sure to clean it up before you pop out and show niggas. Right? Have a good game, get back on the plane, and go back home. Right? That's all we want. Right, gang? But I think we'll leave this topic alone. Salute to Demar Derozen. Okay? You're a good youth, bro. You're a good youth. All right? Don't worry about it. Somebody just gave a little bit more information right there before we get off of this. They forward November 2nd. Okay. Right? He's cleaning it up early. November 2nd? Hold on. We got the wave and the Muzzy in the building.
Yo, can you hear us?
I can hear y'all loud and clear, man.
Let's go. Got the setup right now. What's good, chat? What's good? We love hip hop.
Jeez. Yo, salute, yo. Yo, so what are your thoughts, man? I asked in the comments here before I get off this topic here. I asked in the chat, do you think that DeMar DeRozan is capping?
Capping about what exactly?
About it all being about music. It wasn't that serious. When you see him in the music videos, not like he hates Drake or something.
Yeah, he's backpedaling. He's backpedaling for sure. And I do agree with you. Like, he doesn't want no static when he's on the road. He's not gonna have one of his LA friends with him, especially when they're traveling outside the country. So,
yeah, you might not be able to get through the border. You got to remember, to come to play in Toronto, They still got to go through customs.
Facts.
Yeah, but it's not gonna affect his border crossing.
I don't know how much power them niggas got. And again, I'm not trying to put it on the man, them.
Now, he'll definitely get through the border, but once he crosses those, enemy lines, then, anything's bound to happen.
I'm in my mind. It's so diabolical that Drake got a border guard on payroll.
Yo, shout out to Jay Molly, who yesterday said I look like Mario's ops, but today he's calling me Mario. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? I seen that.
Hey man, you the Muzzy's coming in nice, bro.
Yo, right? I really doubled down and just kept the Muzzy, and this is like the only hair on my entire head. Hair on my head is not pause.
It just sounds crazy.
Sounds pause worthy.
Demar Derozen is gonna be completely safe. You know what I mean? Like the NBA is too much of a protected industry corporation. I don't think they're gonna allow their players to be in harm's way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're not gonna let TV Gucci pop up on the bus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Holy. Yo, I want to show y'all something before I move on to the next topic, man.
See it.
I just finished doing a new documentary.
Oh, is it about the Toronto rappers on the run? That one?
Yeah.
You finished that? You finished that yesterday?
I finished it today, actually. I just uploaded it finally.
Jeez, there's some manhunts. There've been some manhunts.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm just gonna show a little piece of it, but I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of apprehensive of even writing it in the first place.
Why?
Because it's kind of hot, B. These guys, like, even though everybody's locked up and everything like that, these are all cases that, for the most part, are closed. 2017. The song, 1 second. Yeah, for the most part, these cases are closed.
Is that TK?
Yeah. It's still kind of hot. Like, and I'm hoping not, and I'm just putting out as disclaimer right now, please don't DM me, guys. Like, I'm just doing journalism over here, and we're not putting out any information that's not already available. I didn't do any behind the scenes. Oh, how did this guy? I didn't do no nardwaring for it. I just went to the internet.
But I feel like these days there are many YouTubers that specifically cover this type of content. So nobody could be cheesed that you're just covering public information that's out there already,
Sure. Sounds good. I'll play a little part of it. I'll play a little bit of the intro, and then I'll play a little bit in the. I think I did my thing on the intro.
See that feeling?
And I remember when they first proposed it, it was about 70 something like that, and they wanted to put that out there, and you should have seen the judge's eyes. Like, what? Why?
70 something.
Why do you need this much?
Friends, that's that they don't mention. I don't think you should brag about touching innocent people, bro.
In charge of Juan Robinson. We don't need any help in that regard. What we need is to know.
I put my foot in the intro, bro.
He has been evading police in his arrest for the last 2 years. We're asking anybody who is out there listening to this message right now, who knows where he is, to call Crime Stoppers, and they can leave an anonymous tip.
Okay, I'm gonna get to some wild shit. Let's go to right here.
We got the
Tariq started
CTV clips. It goes crazy when you have to download the CP24 footage. You know it's real, bro.
Yeah. This is okay. First time premiering. I'm not playing the whole thing. Obviously, members, go check it out for the members. I don't even know what day I'm gonna drop this, but it's gonna drop. Let's get past that. Actually, yeah, we'll play here. Their run. Months later, Tariq Roden was apprehended and charged with a litany of offenses, including attempted murder. From there, the warrant started at $50,000 for Top Gunner, and it coincided with the new BOLO program, Be on the Lookout, started by Toronto Police Services. The services started to make citizens more aware of criminals by using social media and posters. In 2018, they put the program into full swing with a press conference with TG's face on a poster.
Campaign for the Taquan Robertson
most wanted case. The BOLO program is a Canadian public safety innovation project launched here in this very room on May 1st, 2018, in cooperation with the Toronto Police Service. The program has since expanded its activities to other Canadian cities and is thrilled to be back in Toronto this morning with this new case. The BOLO
Guy says trilled, super Frenchman. Hold on, let me play Rolex Homie. On IG, telling his fans to unalive anyone in Regent Park, the rival hood where his ops lived. Now, to understand why a message on social media could be so powerful and problematic at the same time, we have to go back into Rolex Homie's backstory. Rolex Homie, born Roland Atkins, is an extremely talented rapper repping the Alexander Park projects, as well as the Melbourne area in the east where his parents moved. The opposing block for Alexander Park is a quick 10-minute drive or 20-minute walk to Regent Park, and Alexander Park is made infamous by artists like K-Money and Casper TNG. As documented in many YouTube videos, Alexander Park has affiliations with gangs like the Project Originals, the PO.
Situations alone, we've seen attempts.
And the Greasy Neck Tour even got on the radar of DJ Academics. Y'all remember this?
Come on and play.
For real. Check it out now. PSA, all you goddamn rappers, listen up, okay? If you got a chain and you ain't got a shoot on your team willing to kill a motherfucker, if they try to snatch your chain, you might want to retire your chain for the next 4 months, okay? Summertime is coming up and it's definitely chain snatching season, okay? In the last week, 3 situations alone, we've seen attempts.
And there's one more. To murder of someone connected to Chris Brown.
Getting it, you know what I'm saying, and bought the money. You know what I'm saying? I love me some GBP, you know.
For our last runner, we get to our current day. The West End rapper Ardwick General Thoroughbred has a story that goes from kidnapping to murder of someone connected to Chris Brown.
Yo, you interviewed this guy?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Out of the 4 people that I have in this piece here, it's Heartless G. And Heartless G is just a summation just to like give a little bit of what the trend is going to be moving on toward throughout the rest of the video, because everybody on the run kind of had the same kind of trend. You know, they're dropping music on the way. Sometimes some of their music hit them in the came back to bite them in the ass. There's a lot of trends of things that are exactly the same that happen with everybody. So there's Heartless G, there's Top Gunner, Rolex Homie, and Thoroughbred.
So you're saying all 4 of those guys, like their case was a similar pattern? Like
they have similarities in each one of them. You know what I'm saying? But even to answer your question about the interviews, I interviewed 2 out of the 4 of those people.
Okay, I have to ask you, what would you say about the ego of the people you interviewed? Because I would say, like, to partake in certain activities and to feel like you are going to be the one person that gets away with everything and then go on to have $1 million career while you have skeletons in your closet, literally, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of delusion that goes into that.
I think it's a race against time, right? And time meaning like 2 ways of time. Time period, like just time, you know, theoretically, and getting time. You know that you're going to be getting time. So if you drop a banger and it takes over and it becomes a hit song, like, you know, people say a hit song can change your life.
Yeah.
So let's say your life changes while you're on the run. It never happened. Well, it actually kind of did. Look at Take K, who I put in the beginning of the video. He had a hit song while he was on the run.
Yeah, but it didn't change the outcome of his circumstance. The man's facing like 50 years.
He probably gets a little more commissary though because of the race. Let's be honest.
Well, that's the thing. He never made no money off of it.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't make no money off it.
Not enough to last you 50 years in the bin.
Well, he couldn't make money off the YouTube video. There was something that happened with the YouTube video that he couldn't make money.
Yeesh.
Right. So that was a bust. Nothing coming from the YouTube videos. You can't perform because you're on the run.
So he doesn't have like what if like I mean that song's not necessarily a radio friendly track, but I'm sure it gets spins in other capacities.
I guess it's got streams.
Yeah.
Did he even upload it to the streaming platforms?
Say word. If it's not on Spotify, then that's an L.
Right? Like, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, you don't got. There's only so much you can do with the song itself. So if you didn't take all of the right steps as far as getting your music put on the streaming platform, shit like that, then you're
How about Bobby Shmurda was popping before he got arrested and stuff, right? Like he was already popping.
Yeah, they kind of used the song against him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he didn't smoke nobody though. He was just shouting out all the mans that did smoke niggas. People.
Look at this. The Race, 395,484,965 streams.
Even his other songs are all in the 100 mils. So like, it's safe to say like he's probably making money off it.
He has 3,700,000 monthly listeners.
Okay, but this is the best case scenario, and this is an American artist. You know, I don't think any Toronto artist, well, even the ones that aren't in jail aren't doing these numbers. You know what I mean?
No, these are actually crazy numbers, just even in the grand scope of things. Like this is like some pop star type numbers.
I didn't even expect this, to be honest. Now that I opened up this Spotify, I never checked this out to even see if the song was on Spotify.
Now, he has some bangers. So he has some bangers.
If you go on the song credits of The Race, is his name on there? Like, or is it like under a distribution group? You know how you can see like the credits?
Let's see.
Don't play it now.
Said I was trying to beat a case.
I can't see.
Click those three dots on the right side of each track.
Yeah. Right, go. Let's go to view credits. Written, performed by TK, written by, I guess that's his name, Tamor
I'm willing to bet that's him. I'm willing to bet that's him.
Produced by S Diesel. All right, okay.
So this guy, like, he's the only writer on the track. So like, bro, he might be getting a stupid fat check off that song.
You're not wrong. Still, he might be doing all right. His canteen is probably stacked, bro.
He's probably living in there.
Yeah, for the rest of his life.
Well, as much as you can.
I was about to say, like, I'd rather be broke out here than rich in there, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, dude's not getting he'll never have no pom-pom for the rest of his life. Think about that.
No, the CEOs be going though. But like he has to get a nice one.
Yeah. Even if he gets like a 2, okay? Exactly. A 2 is okay for a man who's doing life.
A 2 is a jail 8.
A win is a win, man. A win is a win.
Right? But that's even if he can get a 2, bro. There's other mans in jail. Get in line, B. You know what I'm saying? You're not okay, yeah, you got streams and all that, but like you crashed out, man. It's not like he has to be super charming, like extra charming to be able to bag a thing in there, bro.
He's just gonna go up to a shorty and be like, "I'm gonna take it. I don't think you want no action. You want action? You get turned into passage."
Right, pum pum wet, right? Okay. But listen, man, look out for that documentary dropping real soon. I have something for y'all here that I'm glad that you're here. The Weeknd and Drizzy Drake.
Your boys.
There's proof that The Weeknd or Drake never messed with The Weeknd in the first place. I don't know if you've been seeing some of those new releases that came off of the 100 docs.
Oh yeah, that 100 gigs
or 100 gigs. I mean, like 100 docs. Yeah, because there's like 100 documents in there too, right?
Bro, well, have you seen the video of Drake performing Versace and he's wearing that shirt of his pops?
You mean him recording?
Yeah. He's making the rounds on TikTok right now, bro. Like, I feel like the public perception is kind of swaying on Drake because a lot of people are saying he looks dorky when he's recording. He looks like a nerd. He looks like Ian. You know that white youth that makes a Gucci Man type rap.
Yeah.
But like, I know, I'm not trying to offend your political connects. You know what I mean?
Lawyer, yeah. Say what you gotta say, bro. Don't be. I'm objective, man.
Jeez, objectively, OVO's lawyer. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, continue.
But I know you're about to show the Weeknd thing. But I just want to ask you one thing: Do you think Drake is beefing with Universal or something right now? That's why he's releasing all this maybe footage that was supposed to be meant for a documentary?
Yes.
That sounded like an insider. Yes.
No. I'm just
like, why is all this stuff coming out so randomly?
It's an insider, yes, from the way where my insider knowledge just from watching the game over the years and just seeing these moves, it looks like somebody that's beefing with their label. But I don't have any insider, like I didn't talk to anybody.
Didn't Taylor Swift make like $250,000 or something off her documentary?
Yeah. And she was beefing with her label. Also, she did a whole re-release of a bunch of her shit. So she had to take her power back.
So it looks like when an artist and a record label are shaky, go for the documentary. That seems like the move. And a Drake documentary, people would have went to theaters to watch that, bro.
Definitely.
That would have been wild for the city.
Bro, look at the Justin Bieber documentary, fam.
That was in 3D. You can watch that in 3D.
But yeah, that's crazy. A 3D documentary is insane.
Who's to say that he still won't release one? All we're seeing is all of these different clips, all just separately.
Yeah.
And like you have to be a real like Drake junkie to just sit there. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people have sat there and gone through all the files, but a lot of us are media guys.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm talking about the fans. It's just sit there and go clip. Only the real Drake fans went through clip by clip to see everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the thing with the documentary format is that it actually gives it a narrative and connects all the clips. But when you just watch them out of context, they just seem like random videos they were taking throughout their times. But like if it was in a documentary form where it's like, after that, we decided to go to London, England to perform. And then it was like, like you need that type of narration for that. But a Drake documentary would go crazy. But you're saying you think he's exhibiting behavior of someone who is beefing with their label.
Yeah, and not only because of the documentary or things that could be potentially for a documentary, because of the way that he keeps on releasing these songs.
Yeah.
Like what, in like a quick way?
Well, these 3 songs that are up here on the screen right now, they're not on streaming platforms. However, last night after I finished the stream, I got hit for one of these songs. So I had to cut it out of the stream.
I knew you were going to get hit, bro. I didn't want to say anything, though. But I'm like, because, that the same thing happened last time. When you recorded it at the time, you wouldn't have got hit. And then by the time you released it, strike.
Yeah. Or just notice. Because if it was strikes, I wouldn't even play this shit. But it was also a test, too. Like, I knew when I was playing the songs last night that one of these songs I'm going to get a notice for, and then that's also going to be a tell. Like, okay, what's going on? Is it going to drop on streaming platforms next, or does the label actually own this material?
It's almost like you get the exclusive of whether it's going to drop based on whether you get hit with a copyright notice.
Yeah. So I got hit with a copyright notice for which one of the songs here? Circadian Rhythm, the language 2.
That makes sense because that song is getting the most motion. Like when I'm again on TikTok and stuff, there's a lot of people reacting to that song and saying that song is actually the best.
Okay, so then why isn't it out then? Why are we looking at it on the screen on the man's Finsta?
Maybe they're trying to figure out the logistics of everything.
Maybe they're trying to figure out how to make this a chart-topping song. You know what I'm saying?
Because Drake does need like a top 10 song right now.
So when have we ever seen the labels do this type of marketing where it just looks like the artist is just putting out shit whenever they want? And that's just a label marketing tactic in the end of the day.
Looking from Drake's perspective, I feel like he's looking at all of his comrades who became independent recently and are moving with autonomy. It's like, damn, like, I don't want to just drop a 3-pack. I don't want to just drop clips. Like, I want to be able to do this, but due to contractual obligations, he can't.
Yeah.
Yes, you're one of the richest in the game. You're one of the biggest in the game, but you can't move how you want to move. So
that's crazy when you think about it.
He's trying to do the Yeezy thing.
Bro, Kanye literally moves how he wants to move. Although a lot of the moves be wacky and outrageous, it's still freedom and liberation, you know.
So what if Drake? And I'm going to ask a different question in the chat here. Would Drake do better if he was independent right now? Because think about an independent Drake. That means he has to put everything out of his own pocket now. He doesn't have the label just to push the button and, you know, give him the budget. Give me $1 million to shoot a music video so I can give away the whole $1 million.
I was going to say, I don't think Drake is creative enough to move independently. You know, like you have to be kind of, crazy to be able to reach the masses with no machine. You know what I mean? To reach billions of people without the machine backing you is very difficult, bro.
But Drake has a machine in his social media and resources department. Like he has enough access to different like productions and stuff. He has the right people around him creatively. Like he can make things happen by himself. Maybe not like by himself individually, but he can kind of coordinate everything to everyone's taste, you know?
Bro, you couldn't even coordinate a proper response to Kendrick, dog. I don't think you could coordinate a full independent career. And especially if he's going against the label system, who's going to be actively trying to diminish him.
Okay.
Coordinate an independent career at this point of his career with all the money and people he knows. Like, what would he struggle with?
I gotta kind of lean on what Zara's saying, to be honest, because he's paid enough dues in the game now, and he's literally making everybody know about his shit without the label. Everybody knows about these songs, and the label's not involved.
Okay, he's dropped like 13 songs since this whole altercation, and not one of them have even been top 20. And he's normally the numbers guy. So I feel like if he doesn't have the numbers to back it up, like what is he gonna stand on when he's independent, you know?
But I don't think Drake makes the majority of money off like his music streams. I really don't.
I think he's the only artist that makes majority money from music.
Of his money?
Yeah.
Well, what else does he do, really and truly? Like besides the Utopia show or Euphoria show, I mean, and shit like that.
October,
the clothing, bro.
The
clothing, nah. He's actually there's been a report that he might be kind of like separating himself from the clothing at this point too.
You don't think he was profiting off OVO like that?
Not more than music.
His music is probably his main source of income, to be honest, because he puts out so much of it, and so much of it is so successful. Like he's kind of one of the exceptions to the rule when it comes to these artists. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what about Virginia Black?
What about Virginia Black?
What happened to that, bro? Did he sell it? No, but what I will say is he has enough like reoccurring income from his hits and like songs, his old songs that still get spins to this day internationally, that even just making these new songs, even though they might not be hitting crazy billion numbers, they're still like adding to his income flow. And I'm sure he has like other forms of revenue. Like it's not just music.
And I just
he'll be all right. Oh, 1 second. He'll be all right too. Like if he went independent and all of a sudden his sales drop because he doesn't have the machine behind him, it's not like he's going to go broke. He's just going to be an artist who doesn't sell 1 million in a week anymore, or 500,000 in a week. He sells 100,000 or 80,000 in the first week, and you just live like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm not saying that Drake would completely fall off if he became independent, but his whole career since 2010, he's been standing on I'm the best in the game, my numbers, da da da. So I feel like once he kind of loses that, then what is the substance to Drake? Is just gonna be talking about young things for the rest of the, you know what I mean? Like,
yo, this guy, natural be acting like he don't live in Toronto. Eh? Yo, you didn't hear what I said about DeRozan and the buses and all that, bro?
It's actually funny because I'm going to an event like a week from now, and I'm literally hiring security because like, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm a public figure, but certain people in the industry, they want to see me get they want to see me get smoked still. So like, yeah, let me just pull up proper, not take any chances.
Neatly. Well, they saw. Did some people see that video that you did the other day about the homeboy, or did I clip the clip that I put up?
Yo, that went places, eh? I heard the hood seen that. I had a friend tell me like, yo, the whole hood seen that.
But funny enough, a lot of shotties messaged me about it and said, "Yeah, that guy has been a weirdo. So we're glad you're talking about it." I'm like, okay.
Nice. See you doing a service for the community. Okay, let me play this this clip because there's proof that Drake and The Weeknd never, ever really messed with each other. Okay, here it is. So watch. Watch the daps that are going around the room. These are like super. I'm like, yo, I missed you guys, daps. Like, bro, long time. Yo, bro, like wholehearted daps. Watch them.
Yeah, brother.
Hug for the shotty.
You know what I'm saying?
My
I'm
guy.
glad you came, bro. And we're done.
Yo, where's Willow? Yo, your heart didn't drop when Ye was like,
oh man.
No way.
I gotta run it again, bro.
Oh.
The first guy right here in the camera, he got a super dap. Like Drake jumped on him. Pause.
There's no way he didn't see The Weeknd either.
With those big bungle dreads.
That's Boy Wonder, right?
Boy Wonder right here. Of course he's good. Yo, long time no see. Yo, thanks for the slaps, bro.
Honestly, we're about to make history, man.
I need to see it again.
of course, bro. I'm gonna try to afford it.
Hold on. I wish I could rewind Instagram. Did you see the look of anticipation on Abel's face? He was like, okay, I'm next, right?
Yeah, he's just waiting for it.
He's
like,
preparing. He's
like,
preparing.
is it forwarded? Drake. Yo.
Oh man.
Okay, what's up, man? Yes. I'm glad you came, man.
Yo, bro, he had a whole chance to go and talk to him, bro.
He thought it was coming right there. He thought, all right, this is my chance. All right.
But he did do a mild head nod. I don't know if you guys caught that. He hit him with one of these.
Yeah, I know those ones. That's what I be doing to my ops, though. You know what
Why did he do that to him, bro? What is up, man? And this is, keep in mind, it's always the hair that gives away the time frame of what's going on here. All right. So this is Caesar Drake, and this is Bungle Dread The Weeknd.
So isn't this like right after The Weeknd decided not to sign with OVO?
Maybe.
So I feel like that could be a source of contention. You know what I mean? On both sides, I feel like The Weeknd kind of feels the same way. Where like, I don't want to be here, but I have to be here.
No, but The Weeknd was down to dap up Drake.
Yeah, but he also didn't extend his hand.
Yeah.
Yo, look crazy if The Weeknd put out his hand and then Drake just looked at him like a sucker.
I wish he put out his hand. That would have been so good.
Well, yo, he should have paged him in that moment.
Like, yo, so what? You ain't see me in the room?
Yeah, type.
Wow.
Nah, you can't do that. Right, all of Drake's boys are right there.
That's Weeknd's boys too, though.
Look at how small The Weeknd looks. The Weeknd's getting folded in that instance.
Yo, and there's a camera. Remember, it's not a hidden camera. This is a camera like Drake's being followed around by a camera. So everybody's being natural, but they're pretending to be natural.
Exactly.
But yo, Weeknd got that crackhead strength.
That's
The squeegee kid strength.
Good luck. This guy, good luck freaking taking him on in a fight. This guy's just gonna keep coming like more and more, dog. No diddy, but he's not gonna like back down from Drake, is what I'm saying.
Well, they have an issue, and the issue is lasting to this day. I'm gonna play something that I never actually played before. It's part of an interview that I did not too long ago, with Peter Adewale, right? But there was a part of the interview where we talked about Drake and The Weeknd, and he kind of clarified what their beef is about.
Oh,
but it was just never, I guess, a viral or a conversation that was going around. But now that this clip is going around of Drake just snubbing the man, bro, like,
yeah, boy.
like, why would you do that to the guy, bro? Hold on, let me see if I have it timestamped.
Yo, it's crazy that you have interviews for like every situation, bro. Like that's actually lit. W content creator, man.
I didn't even think about that. Thank you, man. I just be interviewing dudes, man. The next thing you know, it's like something happens. I'm like, oh, there's somebody who spoke about this.
Friday, have you ever interviewed a psychic?
No, but I interviewed a mentalist, the homie. Oh my gosh, Kevin Hamden, my homie Kevin Hamden.
I did see that.
I don't know. He got some psychic shit going on, bro, because he guessed some shit right out of my mind. And there was no way he would have been able to figure that out. But let me play this clip right here. This might clarify a little bit about what's going on with The Weeknd and Drizzy Drake.
All right, you can find me at Peter Adewale on Instagram. Peter Adewale on.
Right here.
So shout out to my Palestinian bros that are tight with EXO and the whole team, whether it's Abel or Cash. Those are our best friends and really good dudes. And Drake knows what his issue is with the man. You know what I mean? It's not a small issue, but it's not a big issue. It's nothing that can't be fixed. And he knows who to talk to do that. And like I said, there might be a break in communication somewhere, but he knows exactly who to talk to fix that situation. I don't think I don't think that I can really elaborate on it much more. Like if I'm talking generally as just someone viewing the situation, it's sad these guys started off as friends. Drake definitely helped him. I heard a lot about Drake perhaps maybe taking advantage of his talents and all of that, but to me that's all small stuff, right? Maybe it's because I've died and I have a different perspective on life, but a lot of my friends that are friends with both sides too don't see it as that big of a situation. There's a lot of politics involved sometimes, but there's a lot of common ground they have too. The same people that support Drake in a lot of ways support Abel, and if he wants to fix it, that's not a big deal.
Hey, listen, man, we'll leave that there. So,
Drake, man, you know exactly who to talk to fix it, bro.
It's deeper than rap, but it's not.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like most situations aren't that serious. You know what I mean? Like, unless if we're talking about like death games and stuff, which I don't think that's what this is. You know what I mean? So, like you said, breaking communication, broken telephone, it gets extrapolated over time. It gets deeper than it needs to be. Pause, and then, but like, it's getting territorial now, where it's like Quebec versus Toronto type thing.
Yeah, but like he mentioned, and I'm talking about Peter. He mentioned how these guys were cool before, just like how everybody knows they were cool before, but there was a break in communication. He didn't elaborate exactly what it is. But something happened behind the scenes, and I don't think it's no Bella Hadid shit that made these guys say, you know what, I'm not messing with you no more. To the point where the dude walks into the room and he doesn't even dap him, bro. What happened, B?
Do you think The Weeknd owed Drake like he owed he had to sign to Drake because Drake helped him in that capacity?
I don't think it was maybe a signing thing, but I think there was something that was left on the table that was worth a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like The Weeknd not linking up with Drake, okay, cool. But at the same time of you not linking up with me, you cost me a lot of money. and it might have been like probably a 6 figures or more at the time.
I can understand why there would be an expectation for The Weeknd to sign with Drake. You know, like that would probably be everyone's intuition, is that, okay, well, Drake's been working with him early in his career. He's given him opportunities. So now it's like, of course, you're going to sign with the guy that put you on.
And don't you remember when The Weeknd didn't sign with, everybody was surprised. Like that was actual news. Like, wait, what? This is what happened. How can we? And it played out that it was the best decision. But when The Weeknd made that decision, nobody was rocking with it at first. They were always going to fall off. He's going to become a weird pop star, da-da-da.
Yo, but I feel like The Weeknd wouldn't have even been The Weeknd if he had signed with Drake.
Exactly.
I think so too, man. Like I think at the time when that decision went down, I wasn't surprised. I was like, okay, good for you. Go do your own thing. But why do you think people expected Drake or The Weeknd to sign to OVO at the time? Like, what was the vibe going on? I don't remember exactly. Like, I remember going to the House of Balloons concert or one of those album concerts over there at what's that club by the docks called?
Rebel.
At Rebel.
Okay.
At Rebel, right? I went to see that concert, sold out. I think he did 2-3 nights of that same place, sold out. Yeah. All right. And this is early when the mixtape was just out.
Yeah.
But I don't remember exactly the vibe around saying, well, this is a shoe-in for OVO. Because OVO was still a very young label at the time.
This was my introduction to The Weeknd. I remember Drake dropped some tape. It was called like Take Care, OVO XO. I didn't know what it was. But it turned out to be like House of Balloons in disguise, because it had a few House of Balloons tracks. It had like, I think, had some other things on it, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was just Drake songs, but then when I heard Weeknd singing, that was like my first introduction, and then I'm like, okay, he's actually sick with it. And then so I feel like a lot of people were like, okay, the way how Wayne introduced Drake to the game, and then Drake signed with Wayne, they thought it would be the same type of vibes, you know?
You know, it sounded good, but like this would have been his first signee if Drake signed The Weeknd at the time. Look, they're like right in each other's face. Pause.
Yo, Friday, have you ever had any type of interaction with The Weeknd or his camp?
Not at all, to be honest. Like, I've never even seen that guy in person. From the time I realized he existed, he was already famous.
Yeah.
And then I heard the backstory, and I was like, okay, pretty cool. But like, I guess could have walked past him on Young Street or something like that. Who knows, bro? Like, the man was a homeless guy, so he could have tried to get a squeegee from me or something. I told him no.
And The Weeknd did write some song. I'm not gonna say a lot of the songs for Take Care, but he did write some songs for Take Care. Some people say Drake took his best songs, and like, so maybe that whole interaction, The Weeknd could kind of like see what would come if he would sign with OVO and just made the decision like, let me keep away from all that BS. Maybe The Weeknd was thinking, okay, if I don't sign with him, we could still be friends if we don't keep it business.
Right.
But maybe Drake was looking at it like, nah, we're only friends if we keep it business.
Possibly. You know, there has been rumors, and these are public rumors. What happened with that guy Details, right? Producer Details. Even though he ended up becoming a big skin beef guy, he said no to becoming a producer for OVO, and it was alleged in his lawsuit that after he said no to being an OVO producer, he turned around and Chubb snuffed him, broke his jaw.
Yeah, hospitalized.
Yeah.
Lawsuit?
Yeah, he had a lawsuit out against him, but then a whole bunch of lawsuits started coming down on him for a whole bunch of SA shit, and you never kind of heard from him again. Right? So, you know, I wish I had my sound effects loaded. I could have cued the X-Files sound right there, but
what did Drake say? Something about retail. Man's get wired up like Chubbs did Detail. That's one of Drake's bars.
Yeah, because he had to get his jaw wired.
Holy smokes, bro.
Man's living his raps, bro.
Damn, bro. So this is remember when Diddy was doing Vote or Die? Drake was on Sign or Die. That's what Drake was on, bro.
I guess get down or lay down, bro.
Holy, hanging Vanilla Ice off the balcony and things.
Wow, you know, my wild, crazy imagination just went to a different place.
Where?
And listen, this is just my imagination, okay? Just my imagination. Running away with me. Okay? Just hypothetical. I know how Moji caught the beats at one point because he was talking slick. Right? He was talking a little too slick, caught the beats. What if The Weeknd low-key caught the beats?
Oh, and that's why he just doesn't rock. Yeah, I could see that.
He does
Like niggas put hands on him one day after all of that shit didn't go down. Like it didn't go down. They're like, "You pussy." Hold that. Just didn't really mash him up too tough, but like a few gut shots, rough him up a bit, keep his face clean because we know he got to perform. We don't want to get in trouble.
You think he got gut shots?
Gut shots.
Put the phone book over his chest and started
Phone books. Yeah, rough him up a little bit. And since then he's like, you know, I hate when I see those guys in public, bro. I hate those guys. And then, you know, he started probably like he was already rolling with. Actually, that's when he started rolling with Cash in them more.
Yeah, because they needed that protection. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. So, because what else could be the problem?
Yo, HB saying, didn't Drake mess with Weeknd Girl?
That was after, though.
That was much after the fact.
Okay, but let's even keep that in there. That's just the icing on the cake.
It's like you jumped me and you banged my girl.
Oh, that's from 8 Mile. Bro,
you're fam, you're a waste youth. I see, we beat up that youth, and when we see his girl, we're gonna get his girl too, fam. You know how Toronto mans get down, fam.
That's crazy. That's actually very plausible too.
Yo, would you rather get jumped by your ops or have them smash your girl?
Well, the combo is the worst because that's the combination, right? That's the ultimate goal. Guys smash their ops girls all the time.
Yeah,
it's almost like a trophy.
Yeah. Super Smash Bros. Holy, that's crazy.
And we're not even talking about ops where it's just like we're little music shit. We're talking about ops where people are killing each other and guys go smash their girls, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would a girl even go into a guy's house who's known for killing other people that one may have been her boyfriend back in the days? Those girls are even more waste for smashing the op.
Yo, I chopped this Shotty the other day. Within 3 hours, because I added her on Instagram, within 3 hours, there was like some hothead crashing out of my DMs. Oh, you followed my girl. When I see you, you know what it is, bro. I'm gonna slap. I'm like, whoa, I am not talking to this woman at all.
Yep.
You got it, dude.
Yeah, you got an op now. You might have just a permanent op because you attempted to even try to smash this girl.
And I didn't even know she had a man. She was showing me emotion.
Hey.
Nah, these
Right?
man, I'm in trouble, bro.
Yo,
So-
man. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying imagination once again, but it could be a possibility that the man got the beats. I know somebody in his crew got the beats for sure. We won't talk about that. Maybe we'll leave that for Dusty to talk about one day.
Oh, man.
Insider
Bro,
info.
don't ever have me on a podcast with Dustin there, because I will make him say that.
But somebody caught beats that was around their team, that's for sure.
Oh, that is great. But I could see that happening because politics is a crazy thing in Toronto. They be trying to catch you slipping any which way, bro.
You know, and just how many times that Dusty's alluded to this on the show, right? And he never tells the full story. We've talked about it off camera, but somebody on that side of the team got hands put on them, on the EXO side of the team, got hands put on them
From OVO, man.
So it's just it can get sticky. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say too much. So I don't know if that's the root of the beef. You know what I'm saying?
I like this theory though. I'm willing to get behind this theory because that would explain a lot. That would explain the entire revenge aspect of it.
If I'm The Weeknd and I got jumped by OVO Mans, I'm linking up with Future on both albums. I'm calling Metro Boomin. I'm dissing the man Demonte. I'm crashing out as soon as I reach my peak, though. You know what I mean? Like until I get there, I'm chilling, and I feel like that's what The Weeknd did.
You get me now. You understand now, right?
Yeah.
Like if somebody, it's one thing to be like, yo, okay, we can't do business, cool, but like, are you gonna hate me for life, or we're gonna have this kind of issues for life? Like, remember, these pictures are like from how many years ago, fam? This video, and these guys still have issues now. I'm not gonna correlate the shootings over at the Weeknd spot with whatever their issues are, because who knows what that's all with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, do you see liked by Boy Wonder? That is crazy.
And he commented.
He was in the video.
He was in the video, but
it's like I remember that time. Oh man, you know I want to know so badly, but like sometimes I don't want to ask these guys stupid questions about like back in the day shit. Like, so what really happened there, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste my DMs to niggas who are busy on bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Because I could ask Boy Wonder, like, what happened in that room? Did this guy dap him off camera or something? Are we just not seeing it and we're just over analyzing the shit? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, this is a clear like, yo, if that's like if I see you with a group of people, I dap you up, and then there's maybe one of your homies that I don't dap up. Like that's pretty blatant disrespect. And then I just go back to talking about, yo, my brother is like, what's good?
Like as if nothing happened.
If I was the other homie, like for sure I'd call it out.
Yeah, like even Kazar knows there's a certain downtown DJ I don't rock with. And I was at apartment 200 the other day. And we literally seen each other. And I did the same thing Drake did, like dapped up everybody, but I seen him like I gave him the disgusted nod.
The op nod.
Yeah, it was like, oh, why are you even here? You know, that you just go about your business. So
it's like a half a nod, like
yeah.
The op nod is like, yo, we're not gonna beef right now, but like I'm not dapping you either.
Exactly.
Yeah. Some uncomfortable shit, man. Oh, I got one more Drake topic, okay, and then there's no more Drake topics
for today. Tomorrow we'll be back with more.
Listen, man, the dude makes news, man. He posts this freaking 100 gig shit, and it keeps on making news. So, Benny the Butcher, that song that he had there with Drake, I think it was called Buffalo Freestyle.
Yep. Isn't this like years old?
No, it's how old would I say it would be? A year or so, maybe 2 years tops.
Okay, I thought it was like 2 years. Okay, maybe a year.
I remember Benny the Butcher talking about it when he recorded it and saying, he got a Drake feature. He went up on I think Joe Budden podcast. Said he had this Drake feature that he was gonna do. You know what I want to play? I'll play something from the Joe Budden podcast because they mentioned it. And
you were talking about it on the recent episode, right?
Yeah, they talked about exactly what happened with the song. Let me see. I'll pull back up this episode. Joe Budden.
And I actually like Benny the Butcher because there's not a lot of quote unquote real rap these days. So that whole collective, they're actually bringing back bars, like substance, like man's actually trying to spit, so shout out.
No, salute to Benny the Butcher. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Y'all hear that?
Nah.
Hold on.
I don't hear anything now.
No, I don't hear anything.
You're not hearing nothing?
No.
Okay. No, it was playing, but it's not playing the thing for my on the stream here. I'm gonna load up Spotify on my desktop here. 1 second. Spotify. Let me just go into my Spotify here.
Check out our new episode of The Wave and Muzzy. It just came out. on Burrow Sound TV. Just wanted to throw that out there while we're loading Spotify.
I lie. You know me. I'm always sending shots on every podcast. So if you want to hear me just listen to Beer Mans, just listen to the podcast.
Yo, this guy dissed For Y'all Entertainment on it.
Nah, I didn't diss them. I did this them. I just said that they completely changed the Toronto man perception.
Is that episode out?
Yeah, it's out. Now you're trying to watch it now.
We might have to spin back and react to that. Okay, let me play this. Y'all can hear this now? Now you can hear it?
No.
Or what I was just playing before, just now?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Hold on.
They put the U chain on some nigga.
Now you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I want it to be Ice and then Mel. Yeah. If you don't want to introduce you to
It had three records on it. It's not Drake putting it out.
Yeah,
exactly.
When you upload,
Okay, so here we are.
It's transpired.
Extremely.
Got it. That's it.
I am extremely angry.
I'm pissed.
I am tight.
I am absolutely pissed, but
even
at the time.
So now even further, he puts the 3-pack out, and I don't know why, but they snatched it down.
They took it down. They didn't get clearance probably.
Okay, so actually, let me play it back. I'll bring it back 1 minute. There we go.
He snatched it and put a 3-pack out. The Buffalo, the Drake Finsta page finally put out the Buffalo freestyle that Benny and Drake did.
Oh, okay.
And then once that happened, Benny snatched it and put a 3-pack out on DSPs called Buffalo Butch Volume 1.
And before you play that, really quick, if you're Benny, are you angry at all at how this transpired?
Extremely.
Got it. That's it.
I am extremely angry.
I'm pissed.
I am tight.
I am absolutely pissed, but
even
at the time.
So now even further, he puts the 3-pack out, and I don't know why, but they snatched it down.
They took it down. They didn't get clearance probably.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Snatched the whole thing.
Wait.
Yeah.
So,
wait, what?
So the 100 gigs came out, and there was the Buffalo freestyle that was on there, the Benny the Butcher and Drake song that Benny the Butcher and Drake made 2 years ago that never got released.
Okay.
So he put it out in that 100 gigs, in the new set of 100 gig stuff. So Benny figured, all right, it's just there in the pack. It's not officially released because remember, this is all just going out on the Finsta page. So he figured, I'll put it on my new EP. And then all of a sudden the song got snatched down.
Vex.
And it kind of goes to like when I was playing the song last night, or one of the songs last night on the stream, and it got taken down, even though it's not officially out. But somebody still officially owns this music.
And you know it's not Drake's team that's copywriting it.
I don't know.
Who else would it be?
I think it's maybe more of like the corporate contract, like the label side.
That's a part of the team, bro.
I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Not like a direct, it's not like it's an independent release and like he's copywriting it, you know?
Okay,
It's
so
like,
okay, I got a Drake feature, but only Drake could benefit from this while he's trying to like get his rap cards back, and I can't benefit from this in no way.
I think he's trying to get you to benefit from it, but the label's like, nah.
Well, here's the thing, like it's on the 100 gig pack, like not on the music pack, but like it's in the link when you go to the 100gigs.org. So you can go peep it over there. So I guess Drake's like, yo, hey, I got exclusives. But nobody's I guess Drake's benefiting from it because people are like, oh wow, that's in there. That's so cool. But he's not monetarily benefiting from it.
Not monetarily, but I don't think he cares about money right now. I think he cares about his rap card, you know, like in the culture, if he's still a guy, lyricist, you know what I mean? Like he cares about that stuff. That's why he even got himself involved with Kendrick, you know. So
can't homie eat then? Can't Benny eat too then? Like, yo, bro, okay, you're showing niggas you the guy, right? Okay, cool. While you're doing that, and now this song is out there, you showing everybody that you're the guy. Let me get my shit off. Let me put it on my new EP.
Facts, bro. I don't know how anybody could see this another way, you know. And I feel like this is why a lot of artists do have a problem with Drake. And I don't want to feel like I'm just ragging on Drake the whole time.
Yeah.
That's the way kind of look at me. You know, I love.
I'm silent.
But I'm just like, dude, you know, like. I feel like when Drake does a feature, yes, it is mutually beneficial. The artist who he does a feature for obviously goes super up. You know what I mean? But like, okay, when you need us, okay, I don't know. It just looks crazy.
It does look a little crazy though. I'm not gonna act like it doesn't look crazy. No matter how much of the OVO lawyer that I be in, whatever. Like, this is Benny's song. End of the day, I don't think it was a Drake song featuring Benny. I thought it was a Benny song featuring Drake.
Exactly.
So it's just all been waiting on basically the clearance from Drake's label or from the camp or whatever. And 2 years later, the song never got cleared.
And I do understand, like, sometimes artists be cool. Like, let's say me and Friday are about to do a track. Friday forwards, you know, like, we agree, but the label says, we didn't agree on nothing, you know. So I do understand that aspect of it. But then, okay, we already agreed to that. It's not coming out. Don't go ahead and release it on your own terms. He did the same thing with Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap said, yo, I'm trying to put my bedroom on this track.
Oh, yeah.
Drake said, Monty? We're not putting no Monty on. We're not putting Monty on this.
Damn right, though. Like, listen, I know it was kind of a shady move. It seemed like on Drake's part towards Fetty Wap. But bro, you told me you're getting on the song, and then you tell me no, it's not you, it's your homie.
Yeah,
out of here, B.
Wait, it wasn't Fetty Wap and his homie. It was just gonna be his homie.
No, I swear Monty was already on the track, and they removed Monty's verse.
Yeah, well, who's Monty? I want you, nigga. Who's this Monty nigga?
Monty.
It sounds rough, but like it's only rough to us, the audience.
Yo, that's like, say you're on a 2-man, you and your brethren with 2 shotties, and then like you just remove one of the dudes from the 2-man, and then now you're a part of 2-man. You know,
you're just doing a threesome now.
Like, wait, what about Monty? It's like, nah, it's me.
That's kind of crazy, but like I said, it sounds crazy to us, the audience. We're like, oh, that's mean. But if you're really thinking about the entertainment industry and how harsh things could be, shit is harsh, B. Nah, bro, I don't want your brethren on the song. He's going to make the song crap. Like, if you want to just really be like really music industry, you know, I don't care if you cry in the studio after I say this. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, there's guys who I used to record with my homie Sprox. Okay, salute to Big Sprox. He didn't have the most palatable way of delivering to people. That wasn't a good take.
I have that problem as well.
He'll be like, nah, that was trash.
I like
Right?
I appreciate that more though, because then you're like, okay, like you're not misleading me. It's not like, yo, that was good, yo, try it again, and I'm like, okay, so I'm on the right track. It's like, no, if you tell me it's trash, I'm probably
But I
gonna
feel
try
like
something different.
we have to give the proper context. Fetty Wap was completely fine with Drake not being on the song. Drake said, okay, Fetty Wap was like, hey, if Monty's not on it, then there's no song type thing, you know? Fetty released the song without Drake, and then Drake went on his SoundCloud and dropped his version, which obviously ended up going crazy. The radios are only playing this CDQ SoundCloud. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like that's where it gets kind of like, all right, it's a little dicey.
Yeah, that was not nice.
Do you think he should have just kept Monty on it?
Bro, keep him third verse. We're not even listening to the third verse.
I think that would have been okay. Third verse, where it's like we're already, transitioning to the next song.
Let him get an 8 bars off, fam. This is my day one bedroom, fam. I finally get an opportunity to put him on, and then come on, fam.
Nah, man, this is not the friend industry. This is the music business.
But yo, Drake gave Snow Day more bars than Monty.
Yeah, bro. He's from home. He's from over here. He's from down the road.
That's your shout out, Snow Day. I was trying to just like make an example where it's like it's not because Monty was like because relative to like the entire music industry, like Snow Day was considered like I guess like a nobody, whereas like Monty didn't he already have like Motion at the time and stuff?
Nah, not yet. I don't
Not
think
really.
Wasn't he on 679?
Not yet.
It was all Fetty at the time. I want to play a reaction to one of these songs. Actually, let's play a little bit of the song first, and then I'll take it out the stream later. But
y'all get me exclusive right
I'm
now.
iller than the illness that these people wish me. Drake be joshing around, but life wasn't Nickelodeon or Disney. Is you kidding me? My resume is thicker than Nicki. I'm busy. I remember doing halftime in Jackson, Mississippi. Wasn't driving Cadillac then, but shit still found a way to escalate quickly. Wanted people to miss me, changed shit after Nipsey. Took the fun away, now the fun's done. Roses.
that beat, the way it came in just there.
I see why Drake dropped it. It's hard. It's hard, bro. I see why Drake dropped it.
Message to say Nickelodeon or Disney.
Same with the Fetty Wap song. It's hard. It's like, nah, this has to go out, bro.
Oh man.
I learned this more satisfying me the greats. Every wishes from y'all, I held this
right now though.
Wishes from y'all, I held distance. They praying my success stories turn into failed missions. They tying me to greats every other week. I'm buying me a safe. I learned this more satisfying when you wait. Had to hide so many stacks in my crib. I got a booby trap. My closet looked like an off-white versus Louis match. All that jealousy obvious. I got hip to it.
Yo, Benny the Butcher is nice with it, man.
He's a guy.
This song's never gonna see the light of day. You know that, right?
Not officially. Not officially. But it's out. It's out. There's nothing you can do more to it. Like it's out. It's out.
Is it?
Bro, I have a quick question.
Talk to me.
Can you hear the drummers next door right now?
No, I can't hear them.
Okay, bless. Okay.
And I say it's out because you can't drop this officially now. Like, how you gonna roll this out? Oh, hey,
Drake drop it. He could drop it on his own shit. He could drop it on a new 100 gigs pack. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, these songs, one of them last night got hit in the stream. This will probably get hit in the stream as well. Right? I'm gonna have to cut it out the stream. So somebody owns this music. If somebody owns this music, eventually they're gonna want to put it out. Especially since everybody's hearing pieces of it. It's one thing if nobody's heard, not even pieces of it, the whole thing. Right? There's reaction videos to the whole song.
And both of these artists are signed, right?
Yeah, Benny signed to Def Jam, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so somebody definitely owns this music. You know what I mean? I feel like the likeness of these people are owned. Yeah, so even if those are demos, we own that. Where are you going with that, brother? You ain't going to SoundCloud with that.
But now that it's out, like people have gotten to hear it, the record company's not going to just hold on to it. They're going to just drop it, bro. But where are they going to drop it?
As a single.
No, but whose single? Who's going to be the marquee name on the single?
Drizzy Drake.
Not right now.
I don't know.
Drake is trying to get a #1 chart-topping smoker. You can't escape it. And this is not one of those.
I have a question. Like, if you've already conquered the charts, like, do you even care about it at this point? I don't even think he cares about Grammys.
Bro, if Not Like Us is so top 10, he cares about that, bro.
Yeah, especially when they're talking about round 2 fight.
Nah, Drake, leave that alone, Drake. Leave that alone.
I think so. I think they're going to be a round 2, and it's going to be heavily based on is Drake culture now, because Kendrick made that whole argument that, you know, he's a culture vulture, he's a colonizer, all this type shit. So when he comes back with this round 2, he's going to prove I am hip hop to the bone. Pause.
I feel like if Drake wanted to do a round 2, pause, he shouldn't have dropped 100 gigs of evidence why people could say you might be a culture vulture. You know what I mean? Like, this is just more things of people to dig up and nitpick, pinpoint this, extrapolate that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you should just leave it alone.
It depends. It depends on how you're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? For the people who are fans of Drake, this is a gift.
I feel like it's a gift without another battle. Because right now I'm looking at this and I'm going down memory lane. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when Drake was doing nothing was the same. I remember when P&D dropped his first album, they all look so young. It's kind of like memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're giving Kendrick all this ammo, this could completely backfire. You know what I mean? I feel like he should just keep us in the state of reminisce.
Yeah, like during war, like you gotta maintain a little bit of mystery. But maybe this is like a psyop. Like he's almost like, yo, let me give them 100 gigs. This is gonna be their ammo. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he knows that that's going to be the reference. And what, you're going to talk about him at shisha lounges or making tracks, like, or like, I don't know, his like dorky reaction allegedly.
Well,
You know
what is
I'm
Drake
saying?
going to talk about? Size 6 shoes and short guys?
I don't know.
He's going to double down on how much nigga beats his wife.
I think he
Nah,
might.
I don't think he could do that.
I think he has to, because we all know Dave Free is not the father of Kendrick's child.
But his wife was crip walking in the video, bro.
So what? So what? She's under duress.
Okay, this might be a wild. I don't know if this is too wild for YouTube. I'm gonna try to keep it as calm as possible. But like, there are many. Okay, there are guys out there. How do I want to say this?
There's guys out there who beat their girl and the girl's still cool with them.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't feel like guys are gonna want to cancel Kendrick because they're like, yeah, I'm kind of guilty of this too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because we're living in a misogynistic matriarchy. Right? I'm throwing out my feminist terms now, right? Where it's okay in the hip hop culture to beat girls. Dr. Dre did it. Everybody's cool with him.
Yo, okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but like, do you feel like some girls like almost want that in a partner?
Yeah, but the toxic ones and they're wrong for it.
I thought I was doing the wild things, but you know, this is your show. That's why I wanted you to say it, because I'm like, I don't want to be
Not because, yo, there might be an expectation where it's like, yo, like if a girl could be like, yo, if I throw hands on my man, like it's okay if he hits me back type. Like, you know, like there are some girls who think like that.
Yeah, but they're wrong in their head. They need help. They need therapy. And yeah, it's nobody should be putting hands on anybody in the end of the day.
Facts. We agree.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I do get where hip hop will give him a pass as far as Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's also those Kendrick Lamar fans being hypocrites, because if what the man is saying is true, sick to my stomach, fam.
Yeah, but I'm just like, there's no evidence pointing to it to be true other than that weirdo goth girl at that hotel saying, "Oh yeah, I seen Kendrick's wife with the bloody nose" or whatever. Like,
I'm just saying, you know, if he comes back with a double down, triple down, and here's the receipts, right? Here's the bloody nose pics.
Okay, but yo, let's be honest. Like in the hip hop community, if there's a showdown between domestic violence and PDF file, you know what I'm saying? We all know who's gonna win that battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but he tried that already. It's you know, it's done its thing. People have done all their deep dives and made all their videos and try to find reasons. Nothing that has anything that can arrest the man, because he hasn't done any PDF file activity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Kendrick could drop another PDF file anthem still. That's not gonna work.
It's gonna be cheesy.
Yeah, you can only do one PDF file.
We're back
anthem.
with the PDFs. I see you like this.
Like he can't be like, "Oh, I heard you like him young again." Like, come on, bro.
Still like him young, Drake.
However,
Like-
Kendrick did say he had like at least 10 tracks in the tug, so I feel like he has many angles to go at with Drake.
He better. Because if he just tries that shit again, it's gonna be like, okay, bro, where's the actual proof this time? The internet tried to do their thing. Give me some actual receipts. You know what I mean? Give me a picture in a bed with a 15-year-old or something. Like Wagwan.
Crazy. Don't give me that. But
Pause. But no, but you have to have proof if you're gonna be making such defamatory allegations.
I'm gonna start sending you beer CP, fam.
I'm just saying, like, if that happens, then okay, then proceed. Come with your other 5 songs. But if you ain't got nothing to substantiate it, then shut the fuck up, bro. You ain't got nothing to say.
But I feel like people are kind of over the beef. Like you can't just reignite it for the sake of reigniting it. Something has to happen, and then there has to be responses. Like, it has to occur organically, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just drop a song out of nowhere right now. Like,
Didn't Jay-Z try to do that with Nas? He tried to like double back like a couple years later. But
No, it was like about a year later. Because remember, music used to come out in longer space of time back then.
yeah.
So after Ether dropped, he came with it was on the Blueprint Part 2. The H-O-V-A, then O behave. And you know, he's like, is he Black Girl Lost, or is he TD Jakes? And is he Black the TD Jakes? And and he double time flowed it. He sounded angry on the song.
Yeah, yeah.
The beat was tough. With he was like, bring the flutes in. You remember that song?
A little bit, but it didn't really make impact for me. You know,
it didn't do what I think Jay-Z wanted it to do. Especially put it on his album. It was like, like the intro. He was like, "Okay, we gonna do this," like as if he was gonna finish Nas off now, and it didn't hit.
And I feel like that would be the same feeling that would happen if Drake tried that.
you'd have to do it like in a modern version for the kids. Like, you definitely can't be like, "All right, it's over now."
Or be like, you know when Kanye came out with the like that remix?
Yeah.
Like, yo, K-Dot, I got him, bro.
Yeah, you can't say nothing. You got to just rap.
Like, dude, no, you don't. You don't have this.
You know what you gotta do? You have an intro with like some kind of like background, like ambience and stuff. Maybe like a car driving by.
Yeah.
And like some subtle, you know what I'm saying? Then boom.
You got to put a movie scene in there or something. Purple Gorilla says the song was called Super Ugly. No, Super Ugly came out right after Ether. And that was a dope tune too, when he talked about leaving condoms on the baby seat and stuff like that. And then his mom came out and said, "Yo, Sean, you're gone too far." Right? So he had to publicly do a speech, say, "Yo, I'm sorry. I went across the line." But then he double backed on the album when the Blueprint 2 dropped like a year later and was like, "Oh, I'm not done yet." And it was like, "All right, Jay, okay, bro, it's done, fam. Like, it's over."
That is literally Drake. Although it was like separate instances, because Drake he didn't apologize for the Pusha T thing, but he did come out and say, "Hey guys, this got a little too far gone. That I didn't want it to go." You know, like, and even with the Heart Part 6, it did have the same energy. We're like, "All right, guys, this went a little bit too far where I didn't want it to go, so we can't follow it back out." Like,
come back when you got some facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Jay-Z got on a track 2 years later talking about, "I only said sorry because my mom."
I wish I could play it on stream, man, just to see like the energy in his voice in that H-O-V-A, so behave, and then he starts to go super fast on the flow, and it's like, bro, calm down, bro. Like, Nas talking about other shit, man.
Doing too much.
Doing the epitome of doing too much, bro.
Yeah.
When you guys get a chance, go look it up, man. It's a big classic, man. I'll pull it up on the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about, and then we'll move on, because people are like, "Who's this Drake podcast?"
Yo, did you already talking about your boy Adin Ross moving to Toronto?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
I don't know if you missed that part. Okay.
Oh, this fool. That's next.
I have an opinion on it though, for sure.
Is he actually?
That's what he's saying.
Okay, well, hold on. We'll get there.
Yo, he could put all the content creators in the city on.
1 second.
Who would that be though?
Me.
You, Beer City Boy,
JJ. Friday.
Like, I don't feel like
you already know it's Friday.
It's this one right here.
The popping content creators.
Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that.
And he talks a bunch of shit in the beginning.
Understand what y'all trying to do. I bought the flutes this time though.
Okay, I don't want to play too much.
H-O-V-A, the Blueprint 2, baby, on the way.
Yo, that is a legend. Didn't Nas also rap on that beat? All I need is or is that a remix? Yo,
I don't
that's
know.
First one
Hold on a second.
to help. They call me this misogynist, but they don't call me the dude that take his dollars to give gifts at the prodigies.
Fighting back, you know what I'm saying? They call me a misogynist, but they don't talk about how I give out turkeys in the projects. Like, okay, bro, you're not as righteous as Nas. Get over it. Okay, shut up.
This whole Epstein angle I could have predicted.
But okay, let's get to the my youth here before I end up getting the stream taken down for freaking copyright. My youth, Adin. Because yes, you're right. He's on the way.
Yo, Friday, I did want to ask you something, but it's more related to Drake. But I'll bring it up.
Shoot before we get to it.
Do you see any similarities in like Drake and Tupac in the sense of their like theater backgrounds and like the fact that they may like present themselves as gangster despite like their roots and stuff?
You know what? When you mention those things, those are very similar things. I ain't gonna lie.
You can find similarities between anybody on the world. You know what I mean? Like if you take any two people in the world, you can find similar things. I don't think Drake can be compared to Tupac in any way, bro.
You know what?
You can find similar things, like you just said.
Those are pretty similar things.
They're
I
both
ain't gonna be mad at it.
Actors, you know what I'm saying?
But Tupac was actually about that life, bro. You think if Drake seen police officers beating up a black guy, you think Drake is bucking shots at the police officers, bro?
I do.
No, but it's different time.
Drake isn't doing.
Drake would
Drake
have
is-
someone do that though.
Nah, Drake is going about his business, fam. And like, okay, I don't want to feel like I'm always ragging on Drake, but you guys keep bringing up Drake.
Just volleying.
Honestly, like,
we're just setting this guy up.
Go spike the ball. Go spike the ball natural.
We keep throwing this guy alley-oops.
Yo, my security bills are gonna be through the roof.
Oh, you know what I just asked in the poll right here?
Oh
Is
my
Drake
God.
the new Tupac?
No, man, I didn't mean to take it that far. Yes.
I gotta
Not joking.
I gotta vote on this personally.
This guy's gonna log in. Everyone's like, no. Nah, because I don't mean the outcome. I mean like the pattern in the background. Because Tupac was way more on like consciousness and like enlightening the black community and stuff. So he was almost more like a prophet. But I do find it interesting that like when you watch those young Tupac interviews, he's very like soft spoken. He's like a theater kid. Like the same way a lot of people would hate on Drake, I feel like they would hate on Pac. Pac was claiming a coast he wasn't even from.
Facts. The man from the East Coast.
When Drake does it, he's a colonizer.
Culture vulture, all that. This nigga, West Side, what? And this is blasphemy. And okay, but
no, let's keep it real, bro. This is what it is. This is what it is.
West Side for a nigga from New York via Baltimore, then to LA.
There are so many mans that move, and then as soon as they move, when did he move to LA? That was when.
Man, that's a whole historian thing right there.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Used to be MC New York.
Okay, I don't feel like Pac was born.
Facts.
The commenter said it. Pac was literally born in jail, fam.
That he has a different origin for sure.
Different origin. His parents are
Black
Black
Panthers.
Panthers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I feel like Pac's complete story cannot be compared to like anybody, bro. Like,
No, I'm not saying the story, but do you see like any kind of patterns in terms of like how they are as artists?
Most gangsters had childhoods, bro. Like, not every they go on like gangsters never smiled. Gangsters never like played video games with their boys or like
regular
like did like fun stuff as youths, bro. Like there are mans who they did drama or whatever when they were in school, and then real drama affected their life, and then they had to switch it up.
Okay,
Well, Pac kind of became more of on that gangster shit when he came out of jail. If you really want to go through the timeline, you know what I'm saying? Like he was on some pro-black shit when he dropped his Strictly for My Niggas album. He had some like, okay, you know, more F the police type of vibe, but that was the vibe back then. But then when he got shot 5 times and then went to jail, he signed to death row. He was like, West Side Gangster. He just turned the corner, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Shoot him up, make him die. Like, he got extra gangster. And the people in the audience, no matter if you're a real Pac fan, you'll know that his transition really started to get more gangster after he got out of jail.
No, that is true. That is true. I can't deny that. That is true.
Maybe Drake needs to go to jail just for like a month and then come back and just like, like F shit up.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
But okay, I'm trolling with that question right there.
I don't want that for Drake. I'm just saying in terms of like personal development.
If Drake goes to jail, we know what he's going to jail for, bro.
We ain't got time for that, and we don't want the same outcome as Pac for Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Let's move on here. Adin tells fans that he's moving to Toronto. Okay, here's a quote: "I'm moving to Toronto. Going to be self-fulfilling, and commuting fulfilling era."
Community fulfilling era.
Community, my bad.
Which community? Like Toronto? Like
I don't know.
Content creators?
The content creator scene isn't buzzing enough. Like, who is he gonna work with?
We have enough people, bro. It's just not buzzing. That's the thing.
Let me see what he's saying here. I'll keep y'all updated. That's all y'all want, and I appreciate that the people are up that want updates and still after that the bullshit. I'm moving to Toronto. I'm gonna be self-fulfilling, the community, fulfilling era. It will make me happy to stream again. Have faith. The last time, all I ask, praying hands, love, because he did take a break from streaming. So why do you think he's making this announcement?
If he does come to Toronto, I could see maybe like, because I could see maybe doing like a year or two here. You know what I mean? Like the dollar is like so, like the US dollar is so much better than the Canadian dollar. It could probably be like cheaper for him. It's kind of fun, easy. I know Logan Paul or one of those guys, they moved to like Cuba or something, like one of those.
Puerto
Rico, yeah, because of the tax and all that stuff. So, you know, maybe it could be a financial decision.
Why would you move to Toronto for finances?
I don't know.
Well, he makes American dollars, but like we're still getting like super taxed. But yo, I'm about to get an Xbox and get 2K and start live streaming, bro. Cause yo, I'm telling you, this is a big opportunity for Toronto creatives, having someone like Adin Ross in the city, especially someone who's like looking to collab. It seems like, bro, like his platform is huge. Like, bro, a couple Adin Ross, like you were on Adin Ross's stream at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was.
Wouldn't you say that?
Hold on. There's a reason why I was on the Adin Ross stream. Because he had issues with niggas over here.
Oh, yeah.
He said some things, or not even say some things, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What happened was there was a picture of Robin Banks in the wheelchair above his head while he was streaming. I guess they were reacting to something, and that picture was there. But then him and his friend that they were streaming with started talking about something completely different, and they were laughing in their conversation.
But people thought he was laughing at Robin Banks.
Exactly. The internet clipped the laughing and the Robin Banks picture above them and thought that he was making fun of Robin Banks. People over here got offended, specifically like Jay Neat, Calvin Cambridge, a few other people. Robin Banks himself obviously probably got offended, and we got offended, and we started going off saying like, "What happened? Yo, what's going on? Yo, Adin, yo, you got to clean this up."
So like, nobody did research.
What do you mean research? Research on what part?
You watched the whole stream.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like nobody ended up like watching the whole stream.
You know, nobody does no damn research, bro.
That is true. That is true.
Their research is just watching the same clip over and over again, and then watching reactions.
Basically.
Like all these people got cheesed.
Not one man like looked at it.
But like, no, that completely makes sense to him. The head, it's a clip culture right now.
I'll play a little bit of what happened with me and him with when we, I guess, quote unquote, squashed it.
What the fuck? Nah, I'm kidding. What's up, bro? I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Listen, giving you a hand job under the desk.
Yo, chill.
I mean, bro, he was just talking out his ass. I'm gonna come to Toronto, man. I'm gonna come. You know, I didn't disrespect that. You know, listen, all respect to him, and I would never make fun of the disabled. You know that, bro. Well, you don't know me, truthfully. You don't. My community knows that. I love everybody for who they are. If you ever disrespect me, I clap back. That's it. I love everybody, bro. Until someone says something to me, that's when I'm gonna start to stand up for myself and clap back. It's a man thing. You understand? I'm gonna let you speak one second. My bad. I want to get this off. I don't know that guy. You know, I don't know him. I didn't. If anything came off disrespectful in the clip, it looks like I'm laughing at him. Obviously, it didn't come off. I didn't mean for it to come off like that. I'm not apologizing directly because I know I didn't do anything wrong because I wouldn't laugh at him. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all, man.
What happened in the clip? Because what I was reacting to is what the Toronto blogs were posting.
So in the clip, I honestly.
So, and I'll play the rest in a minute. That's the main point of contention is what my point is. That clip never got completely cleared up. I got into a whole bunch of issues about this shit because I was speaking for the Mandem, even though I'm not their spokesperson.
Yeah.
Right. So I had a whole bunch of heat that was going around my head for this shit.
Wait, I just have a quick. Where were you when you hopped on the stream?
I was here in the house, but I was like not ready to stream. I had to use the camera from my laptop.
Okay, because I'm looking at your setup now. I'm like, how long ago was this? Like,
fam, the setup was already the way it is. It's just that I was sitting in the other part of the crib.
Okay.
Where I usually use my laptop and I'm just working and I wasn't ready to do no stream. And then man was like, yo, get on the stream now. And I was like, oh,
okay. I know that.
Bro's in a tank.
I was looking rough that day. You know what I'm saying? But with all of this happening, Adin Ross saying, yo, I'm coming to Toronto. Is he going to clean this shit up first? Because, bruh.
I think it's clean, bro. Doesn't he roll with 6 Buzz?
Not that I know of.
And I don't think Mad's going to try to smoke him.
Are you sure? Maybe not the guys directly like the Jay Neats or Calvin Cambridge or Robin Banks, but there might be some overzealous fan that's like, yo, I heard what you said about Robin Banks. Pow.
Yeah, like I feel like there are some people in Toronto who never got closure about this situation, so they think it's still on site every time Adin Ross is here.
That's what I'm saying. Like I tried to squash it, and in this clip here, I tried to squash it, but obviously me squashing it wasn't enough. So it's still not squashed.
I wonder what he likes about Toronto so much that like he can't get in any other place in the States. Like the States has so many major cities that are comparable to Toronto. So it's like, why Toronto? My guess is that he has a shotty here.
I think it's better women, bro. I'm not trying to diss other places, but like for where he's at, I think where is he in California?
Is he in LA? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God, cesspool, bro.
He's probably meeting so many flakes out there who are like they're just trying to get at him for whatever reason. They're trying to be an actress or whatever they're trying to be.
Yeah.
You can meet, there's gonna be those girls over here too. There's a lot of gold diggers in Toronto too. But you can meet a good shotty over here, dog. That's not about all of that shit.
There's a lot of down to earth, pretty girls out here, pretty women out here that work 2 jobs. You know what I mean? And like they're a little flashy, but they take care of themselves. So like they don't really rely on you to go crazy on them,
Yeah, there are those higher level baddies that are like would make good wives, but they do need a successful dude like an Adin Ross to like unlock that. And then at that point, bro, you just have a baddie for life. You can breed it whenever, you know what I'm saying?
And you might not even have to come here and go for the high level baddies or whatever. He can come here and go for a 7.
He coming for our things, bro. He's not going for the cream of the crop in Toronto, bro. He's coming for like local, like man, them things,
yes,
bro.
The things that we catch, bro. The things that we're able to get.
What?
Adin Ross can never take my shotty, bro. I will stand on that 1,000,000 times.
Honestly, bro, I rate you. I rate you, and I don't know your shotty, but yo, Adin Ross, broski, yo, he could change that girl's life if he really saw her and picked her out and like flashed like 30, 40, 50 bands.
Bro.
And then
you
like
gotta understand it's not
this guy.
It's not a thing that he's gonna just go for all of the high level gold diggers that are going to be at all the clubs waiting for him, waiting to get some of the bottle. Nah, bro, pull up to the Walmart and scoop the shorty behind the counter. Yo, I'm Adin Ross. And you can move around easier over here in Canada, so you can go and just pick up a girl from Timmy's.
Yo, your girl get coffee? Be careful.
Yo, my girl likes her coffee black. You know what I mean? So I don't think he can do any damage, no matter how much money he has. You know?
Go take a Starbucks barista and be like, "Let me change your life."
I'll be devastated though. I'll be like, "You told me that you don't even."
You said you didn't know who he was when I brought him up.
If I'm him and I'm this young with all this money, he does have a face card, obviously. Don't make it the face card that gets you the things. Go to the places where things don't actually know who you are, especially if you're moving around in Canada. You can just literally go and be like, okay, when they ask you, what do you do? Well, I'm a streamer. When they go look into you and find out you're hella famous,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like you go for the ones who don't already know who you are, and you might be able to get away with that. You don't even have to go for it. You can go for like not an Oshawa thing. A Burlington thing.
Ajax.
Pick a Ajax thing, bro. Come on. The possibilities are endless.
Oakville thing.
Brampton.
Adin, he might be making the move, and there's money to get over here in Toronto, and he could just jump back in a plane, go to the States in no time, bro.
I don't think he's gonna be spending a lot of time out here. He might have a crib out here, but he's not gonna be like out here. You know?
Yo, that means, you know, if you have a U.S. Citizenship or whatever, you always have to pay taxes in America. So it's like he's gonna be paying taxes here and America if he's making income here. So maybe this will be like his little vacay spot when he wants to get away. It's like, yo, let's go to Toronto. Let's go to 4-4 or something, whatever.
Yeah. Link up with the boy, you know, start solidifying that relationship a little bit more. And maybe, hey, how about this? If he goes, and I'm sure he has a connection to Drake, he can get onto Drake. They probably have each other's phone number. Be like, bro, you know those guys that play basketball at your house and shit sometimes? Can you ask them if I'm cool to come back to Toronto? Because YG and Pressa and them mans are playing ball at the embassy and shit.
You know those guys that are playing basketball at your house sometimes? That's jokes, bro.
That's how he talks, no?
No, for real.
All right, hey, bro. Hey, you know those guys? I saw a little Instagram reel. You know they were playing some basketball. I think I got a little bit of beef with them. Can you maybe squash that or smooth that over somehow? Like something. Come on, bro. He has it's only 6 degrees of separation. He can squash this, bro.
Easily.
Unless it's beneath him.
But yeah, I don't think he cares to squash it, you know.
Young Money says, did I know that he used to live in Toronto for a bit? Yes. He mentioned that in the stream when I was streaming with him. He told me, he's like, yo, I lived in Toronto for a while.
Maybe that's why he must have come back.
Yeah, fam, Toronto's a good place to live.
I lived in Montreal and I came back.
Toronto's a good place to live if you're rich. You know what I'm saying?
That's true as well.
I think, but then again, I just think anywhere is lit if you're rich.
Not anywhere.
Yeah, like if I would be over LA, no disrespect to LA, but if you've been rich in LA for a while and you get to just over the same repetitive shit, you might want to break that up and be like, okay, I'll spend 4 months of the year in Toronto and 4 months in the year somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
And it's getting way too like lefty in LA. You know, way too over there, you know. So I can understand why someone would want to leave there.
Yeah. Salute to Adin Ross. Okay. And listen, gang, I'm sorry if there's I'm saluting him, okay? Because I know people might be like, yo, Friday, what salute? You're saluting the man? Like, don't DM me. That's my new thing now. Don't DM me, okay? I'm not saying see me when you see me, but just leave it alone, man.
Don't DM him.
Yeah. I got a couple more stories I'm gonna get into. Y'all want to stick around?
I don't know. I'm kind of tapped out. So what he's saying? You trying to stick around?
Yeah, we're gonna do one more story.
One more. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I got this police superintendent, black woman. She got demoted.
The 2-year demotion for helping black officers cheat on their exams.
Yes.
Yeah. W Women's, bro.
Let me pull it up on the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about here. It's like, I guess, crooked coppery, but crooked coppery for a good cause. I don't know. It's hard to call it.
Go to CP24's Beatrice Vaisman with this story. Beatrice.
Bakari, Stacey Clark walked into this building today, Toronto Police Headquarters, where she's been working as a superintendent. She's now been demoted for 2 years to the rank of inspector, and only then will she have the opportunity to apply for promotion to earn a position again as a superintendent. This is not going to be an automatic reinstatement of her rank. Adjudicator today saying rank is something that is earned, not given. And she went through for about an hour and a half her decision for demoting Stacey Clark to the role, to the rank of inspector for the next 24 months. In fact, we just heard from Stacey Clark as she walked out of the building with her mom, who was holding her police hat. We will hopefully give our viewers a chance to hear from Miss Clark in the next half hour. But I asked her how she was feeling. She said she was feeling disappointed, that she was feeling emotional, that she was looking forward to spending some time with her family, to thinking about this decision. And when we asked her if there is an appeal that's now in the works, she simply said that it's something that she's going to be thinking about. We spoke to her lawyer as well on his way down the elevator. The misconduct of Stacey Clark, saying this was extraordinarily serious, that as a senior high-ranking Toronto police officer, that she did not display good moral decision-making, that she actually displayed the fragilities that us as humans tend to experience, and that as
Oh God, let me get to the meat and potatoes.
public mistrust in the promotional process, according to her, within the Toronto Police, them into this cycle of misconduct, which has notables who are vying for the role and the rank of sergeant, that she, as McEllery Downer said, to quote her, was the maestro of their misconduct, essentially bringing them into this cycle of misconduct, which has now raised public mistrust in the promotional process, according to her, within the Toronto Police Service and its ranks. And we heard from some of the members of the Jamaican Canadian community who came here and have been here at each one of Stacey Clark's hearings, and they voiced their disappointment. So here's a bit of what we heard.
So, okay, basically, people are getting promotions, right? They're doing these tests, like the different cops, and she's in charge of letting these tests go through, marking them, or I don't know about marking them, but she was passing a lot of cops and giving them promotions and overlooking that their tests and stuff to do the promotions, and they were all specifically black cops. Right, so some of the community leaders and stuff are saying that they're crucifying her because of racism, but it is technically police misconduct. Like, you can't do that.
No, yeah, it is technically police misconduct. I feel like it's a slap on the wrist. You know what I mean? She probably helped a lot of brothers and sisters get, proper careers, benefits, government paying jobs. You know what I mean? This could be like life-changing money for some people. So I feel like, I'm not mad at what she did still. You know what I mean? There's corruption in all facets of government. There's people who get their family members in, get their veterans in. So yeah, I'm not cheesed at 100%.
But are you being biased because you're black?
Hell yeah. I'm definitely being biased, but I feel like the white mans do it too, the Asians do it. Like, all races get their people in, no matter where they go. So
True.
we have to start doing. I feel like black people have to start doing that more. Black people are the only ones that say equal opportunity for everybody. Let's just see who the best candidate is. We're the only ones doing that.
Yeah. I understand for coming from, I guess, a position of being oppressed. So we're already behind the 8 ball. So it's like, okay, we might have to cheat a little bit to make it equal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it still is cheating. Even though we know the other team, whether it's white people or Indian people, whatever, will put on their own, it doesn't actually make it right neither. Like, this happens, for example, a Tim Hortons. You can go into a Tim Hortons, who owns it based on who the employees are.
Exactly. Well, I was gonna say, is there any righteousness in these spaces though. Like I feel like everything is just business at the end of the day.
They're the police. They're supposed to be the ones upholding the law.
Supposed to be, but we never see. Okay, I'm not gonna say we never, but it's rare that we see police do actual policing, like going out to the community. Normally, when police go out, it's with negative intentions, like they're trying to draw a man, they're trying to catch you slipping. They're not going out with intentions to help the community, you know. So I feel like it's just the whole blue shield, blue badge of honor. Everyone's just helping out each other type thing. Because she's black, I feel like that's why they're drawing her out. But I do feel like everybody does it.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think that she would have had the same results, like she would have gotten a demotion if it was a mix of officers, if it wasn't just black officers that she was getting promotions for?
I think she would have eventually got caught. I'm
not if she got caught, but like, do you think she would have got the same punishment?
A 2-year demotion.
Yeah,
and you have to reapply. Like I think that's still a slap on the wrist. Like they didn't fire her. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not pressing charges.
But now that I'm thinking about it, would you rather get a demotion or would you rather get they're suspended, but we're still paying them while they're gone, so it's like a vacation.
Yeah,
like suspended with pays better.
Because I feel like that's what normally happens. Maybe this is the punishment. We're like, okay, yeah, you're not getting no vacation, you're not getting no family time. You actually have to become an inspector again and hit the streets and walk the pavement and things.
But you know what's interesting? This is going to be on her record. So in 2 years, when she tries to reapply for that superintendent position, they're not going to rehire her. She might be stuck in this position for a long time, whereas her trajectory was.
But it could come full circle. What if the person that she got in there could be the person she's applied to get her job back?
I wonder what's going to happen with the people that she got in there in the first place too. I wonder if they could retroactively take away some of their shit because they got in, their promotion was false.
Nah, man. Look, they need police right now. So it's like, okay, you cheated and you got in. You know, you've been doing a great job, officer. We're going to keep you around. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to be like, okay, we got to redo the exam because, bro, they need bodies right now, bro.
Yeah, especially with they said the gun violence is up 92%. Yeah.
92%.
Yo, if something happens, like calling 911 isn't even like the first thing a lot of people will do because they know it's going to take a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I've ever called 911 like, oh, I need help, let me call the boy them. I've never done that before. Fortunately,
me neither. I've never made a 911 call where it's like, yo, help, I mean, we're here. But I'm not this and that. Yo, we do need police in society, bro.
Exactly.
I'm not hating on the police, bro, because we need laws. We need people enforcing the laws. Maybe not pull me over and give me fat tickets, but we need laws. You know what I'm saying? We need police, but I honestly, I see this in a nuanced way because I'm like, what she's doing for her people is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? She's creating more black jobs, more black visibility in the Toronto police force. You know what I'm saying? She is breaking the rules, but at the same time, all these guys break the rules because there's so much corruption in the Toronto police force. I'm not saying, because everyone does it, it's right. I think ultimately, we should hold the standard to the rules, which is wrong. So it's I don't think she should just get away scotch-free. So I think suspended with pay would have been a way cooler sentence because
a demotion.
This is gonna be more than 2 years of lasting effects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she seems like a really nice lady. She looks like she honestly just wanted to see more black cops because you know what I'm saying? So it's why? Is it because she's just pro-black, or maybe she's like, nah, these, you know what I'm saying? These other officers are crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No, she probably seen a lot of racism in the police force, and she, maybe she wants to even it out a little bit.
No, you know what I think it is, fam? It's she sees a black dude or a black woman trying to be a cop, and she's like, I'm gonna make sure you get in because we need you guys. You know what I'm saying? I think because you have to be applying to do the exam. Yeah. They're not just hand selecting you. It's you want to be a cop at that point.
But at the end of the day, I guess part of the problem that the police force or whatever whoever is the prosecutor for this thing is, whatever the problem they're having is, you don't want to hire people or advance people who are underqualified. And that's the problem when it comes to any race, pushing people forward, pushing just, okay, well, I'm just going to push my cousin forward. Your cousin might be a numbskull who doesn't know how to handle a gun properly.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want him to be running around arresting people. You know, she might go get Tyrone or Tyrell, who just came from Yard. And, yeah, you want a job, Brethren? Okay, I got you. You can become a cop. Like, bro, you just finished shooting 10 people in Yard, bro.
No, but okay, you
So
know,
he has experience with holding a, you know.
no, okay, yo, this is my question. Like, you know how with job orientations, when you do the training modules and it's all these slides that you have to, like, you know, that's not going to be the job. You know, when you get there, you're going to be serving coffee and you're going to be, but you got to go through all this women's, all this stuff. But then the job is different. You know what I'm saying? What if it's like that with the exams where they're asking all these like hypothetical questions, but there it's like, all right, when we get a call, we respond. Use your gun when you have to. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Know the law.
Yeah, I feel like she has enough wherewithal to not let in like, okay, what's the political term? Like, insufficient people.
Yeah, she wouldn't just hire like dummies.
You know, like
she hired Winston, and then Winston goes to pull over somebody, and he's like, "Bo!" when he shoots the gun. Like, yo, Winston, you're not supposed to see that, bro.
You got too fast, you know. You need to let no.
Yo, man, I'm a gun pa me, you know.
yo, I'm sure there's like multiple layers of screening to get into police. So if like for Winston to even get to that point, it's more than just seeing this lady. You know what I'm saying? Like Winston got to get to a bunch of sergeants, see this lady, pass the exam, and then do what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Winston Brown. Holy.
Winston
well, listen.
Brown.
So I guess salute to her, Miss Stacy Clark.
You know what? I'd like to
she's
get her
Jamaican.
on the podcast. I'd like to get her on the podcast.
Try it, bro. Right? She's not talking on no podcast.
Hey,
Why, bro?
Hey,
You ask her.
I feel like she will talk to Friday. Though. I feel like she'll also talk to like maybe Brandon Gomez or one of those like.
Friday.
Yeah, she might talk to Brandon Gomez.
Yeah, Friday, you could get her, bro, and just be like, "Yo, like, help a brother out."
Maybe I'll DM her. I'll slide in her DMs.
You might have to take her out for a dinner first. You know what I mean? Actually, no, you have my bad.
Friday, you might have to take one for the team.
You bugging. Salute to Stacy, Miss Stacy. That's what we call. That's what she gets called at home, Miss Stacy.
Big up Miss Stacy.
Big up Miss Stacy, man. But gentlemen,
yes, thank you so much for having us, fam.
This was fun, man.
Yeah, man, we got a nice little podcast this evening, bro.
This is a good format, and like the quality is good. I think I'm gonna get one more light in here. But yeah, bro, I just got this couch today. You know what I'm saying? So big things are going. You know.
Yeah, you need a one more light in there. You're looking a little bit like Mudahar. Y'all know who Mudahar is?
Nah.
Oh yeah, I do.
The Indian guy.
Yeah, the YouTuber. I'm looking dark as hell too. But yeah,
his room is just
always dark.
He lights it. He lights himself off of his monitor.
Yeah, exactly. And he's always exposing mans, right?
Huh?
He's always exposing mans for.
Yeah. Salute to Mudahar. But salute to y'all, man. When the episode's out now?
It's out now. Drop today. Check it out. Even react to it if you want. There's some funny moments. We talked about your girl plush. We talked about For Y'all Entertainment.
You have to start time stamping it though.
I have timestamps.
Oh, you have to. Okay, we're good.
Come on.
Let me put it up on the screen here. Borough Sound TV.
Yes, sir. The wave and the Muzzy.
Yeah, the wave and okay.
Yeah, we love hip hop.
Did you
Best
guys?
podcast, we're right there.
Yeah, we're up there.
Sit there. Boom.
Yeah.
New episode alert.
Run that up.
Hey,
Shut
your
up,
bedroom.
New episode alert.
Let's go.
Here, run the trailer real quick. Just run the first part of the trailer real quick.
Plush brought the Toronto accent from like to utmost cringe, like the worst thing you could possibly hear with your ears. We've seen this happen with Michael Jackson. We're watching it happen again, and what are we gonna do about it? Oh, we're gonna make memes.
Are you using the word demure now, bro?
That was the first time I've ever used it.
What goes through your mind when you're walking with a white girl
respect,
and then black girl sees you? What is that moment like?
Shame.
And then on her side, is it like judgment? And
Yeah,
what is the
just-
white girl feeling?
Yo, she feels lit. I look at him like, I'm like, yo.
Oh, frick.
That's actually good. This is good content, so no, that was a good episode.
Y'all go run it up, man. Muzzy and the wave and the Muzzy.
Moving the Muzzy.
It's out right now. What episode is this? Episode
So
6.
Six for the 6. We talked about
Let's
some
go.
Toronto slang and the Toronto accent. And yeah, man, check it out. Shout out to We Love Hip Hop. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe here, as well as Burrow Sound. And Friday, bro. Talk to you soon. I'll see you in 2 days.
2 days, man. Episode 500.
Yes, there's
enough respect. Shout out Dusty. Shout out Friday. We love hip hop. You already know.
Salute.
I know.
Don't know. Salute to the man, then, man. The wave and the Muzzy out right now. Salute to everybody in the comments. Comment gang strong. I see you, Old John Crow 416 Trackstar Music. I don't know why YouTube didn't give the notifications. They're dissing. Maybe it's because I already put out 2 videos for the day. And I know YouTube has a 3 video a day notification type thing going on. So it might have counted my live from last night as 1 video. Who knows? Who knows? There's a couple of things I need to make sure I mention before I move on here. Oh, yeah. Episode 500. I want to make sure I mention that quick fast. Episode 500 is going down this Friday. If y'all want to tap in, okay, we are doing a live event. Let me just pull it up on the screen. Which page do I have it on? I think I have it on the We Love Hip Hop page. If y'all want to pop out and show out, we got a live event that's going down between 7 and 10 p.m. We're filming the 500th episode live. Big salute to the sponsors. Pink Kush Factory in the building. Who else is in there? Master Move Rise, Stone Giants, Diamond Club, Steam and Hot Grabber. I don't know. I can't read this right here. I think it says Flavor TV. But yeah, we're doing the 500th episode. You can hit the link in the bio over here. Go to the link tree, and you'll be able to get a ticket, free ticket. Okay, there's going to be free food. There's going to be refreshments. And then we're going to be interactive filming the 500th episode. All right. We'll be posting that up on the channel later on. We'll be playing different games, and getting interactive with the crowd out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a dope event. Big salute to everybody who's going to be popping out. Okay. Big salute to Dusty Wallace once again. Big salute to B3. Big salute to PK Herc. You know, he'll be in attendance as well. It's going to be a vibe. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to have a good episode and talk about some things with the audience as well. Amen. So it's going down. It's going down. Let me see. What do we have left here? Oh, before I started this video, I saw something here from Dog Pack 404. One second. Let me pull this up here on the screen. Randy's over here crying, so he might want some food, so I'm gonna have to feed him. Here we go. Mr. Beast's secret CEO.
To put all the SA allegations into one video, part 3, final video until Jimmy responds at least.
Okay. So just to give you guys a quick update on this. This guy, Dogpack 404, he put out a video 2 videos ago where he was exposing Mr. Beast for a lot of these videos being fake, being CGI, having fake characters, using family members instead of real contestants, just some super really crazy expose shit. Okay. And this is right off the heels of one of Mr. Beast's employees or Jimmy's employees, Ava Chris Tyson, right? I don't want to misgender the person. Ava Chris Tyson having some wild allegations that came out about her with, essay or more like just weird shit to do with, lolly artwork and all types of just stuff that I just don't want to go down that wormhole. Okay. That happened. And then Dogpack dropped a video exposing Mr. Beast for foul practices even with the contest and getting signatures on merchandise of that is supposed to be Mr. Beast, they exposed that in the video. It was pretty crazy. Part 2 came out, and they talked about he interviewed a former Mr. Beast employee, and in that interview, that employee, even though he was kind of loopy, he was telling some wild shit about different stories about a guy who they had on their staff that they called Delaware. This guy Delaware had an SA case that had to do with a 12-year-old or something like that. Wild shit. And the reason that they were allegedly calling him Delaware is because he couldn't go back to Delaware. They cleared that up. They didn't call him Delaware because he couldn't go back to Delaware. They just called him that because he's from Delaware. But nonetheless, he is still a PDF file. So that got exposed in part 2. Since then, Mr. Beast has not responded. He's going through some legal issues or some problems when it comes to his whole Amazon production of the Beast games. Some people are trying to sue him right now for some of the things that are happening on the Beast games as far as inhumane conditions. So this brings us up to date with the whole Mr. Beast news. All right. Sorry to long talk it, but I had to make sure to clear up everything for the people who don't know about this type shit. So Mr. Beast hasn't responded to anything Dogpack has said in these 2 videos. The 2 videos are still existing on YouTube. They have millions and millions of views on them. And here we are now, part 3.
I sort of overestimated how easy that would be, as far as like getting everything approved with victims and lawyers, and like also, traditional media is involved. They've been DMing me, New York Times, Time Magazine, also like documentary people. I don't know. You're like, hey, I've worked with Netflix and Hulu and Apple TV and Peacock. Are you interested? And I'm like, I don't know, but I think people should go to those more legitimate sources to get their stories out. So I've been referring people to other people because traditional has, more resources than I do and better legal protections than I do for sure. I do have sort of that bigger project, the original part 3. And I have a lot of other interviews and other allegations that
Wait.
So
original part 3. So this is not part 3. This is just a video. Interesting. So he hasn't been able to put out part 3.
I have something for when Mr. Beast responds. If his response is bad, then I can sort of point out, hey, he lied here and he deflected and straw man argument or whatever, as well as like dropping new allegations and doing it in an opportune way so that they get the most eyeballs. But yeah, I just wanted to say this is just around sort of one allegation. Also, everything in this video is allegedly. This video is not monetized. It's for educational purposes only. This is matters of public interest. I'll put a full disclaimer on the screen.
It's not monetized? Jesus Christ. 3 hours, 148,000 views, and it's not monetized? You're smoking crack.
But yeah, here's the video. Okay, today I'm going to be covering Mr. Beast's secret CEO, James Warren, and his involvement in SA and SA cover-ups, like the one including his best friend, LaKoya Hill, who also happens to be Mr. Beast's secret chief operating officer, or was. And then I want to touch on the man himself, Jimmy Donaldson. Mr. Beast has very publicly and transparently been engaging in a massive cover-up, deleting a lot of evidence. And I think a lot of this cover-up is going sort of completely under the radar. We're not even aware of what's being swept under the rug, and they're getting away with hiding and deleting evidence. After I called out James Warren by name in my last video, his Instagram and Facebook got taken down, and his LinkedIn got taken down. So quick profile on James Warren. He's Jimmy's cousin and secret CEO, and I say a secret because they're not very open about that fact. Like he doesn't post about it on social media. It wasn't ever attached to his LinkedIn. He's never featured or really referenced anywhere. I heard that he's very aggressive. I've heard him referred to as a psychopath.
This guy looks scary.
Who screams at people and hits his girlfriends.
Yikes.
There's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against him. And I say allegedly because It turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named James Warren who assault their girlfriends, I guess. So, colleague that resulted in the female colleague leaving the company and receiving.
Mr. Beast's video caused a military operation.
James Warren, also allegedly an ex-drug addict.
What?
And there's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against him. And I say allegedly because it turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named James Warren who assault their girlfriends, I guess. So I'm still having people look into these cases, specifically that surprise witness on YouTube. She's been super helpful in like behind the scenes, just submitting freedom of information requests and just helping me out a lot in general. She's super nice, super smart. She'll be posting a lot of updates on her channel, as she has been about the Mr. Beast situation.
Mr. Beast's video caused a military operation.
James Warren, also allegedly an ex-drug addict. I've heard that he offered cocaine and hookers to editors to stay late. And then the really big thing is that there was some incident between him and a female colleague that resulted in the female colleague leaving the company and receiving 3 years in severance pay. I'm still actively looking into this incident, so if you have information, let me know. But I've heard from multiple credible sources that this is true and this did happen. Also, I should quickly clarify that a lot of this investigation is allegedly.
Okay, let me stop for a second. Because this guy's trying hard to bring down Mr. Beast, but I feel like the more videos that he puts out, the less strength that his argument has. It's starting to seem like a lot of allegedly. And yes, this does look a little weird that he has a guy that's a part of his team, another guy, another one that's part of his team that's engaging these type of activities. But I don't know how much I can believe this guy. I feel like he seems like he's honest, but now I'm trying to figure out what his angle is, because he's saying that these are for educational purposes only. So your just main goal is to bring down Mr. Beast for the better of humanity. It sounds good, but I feel like he might have his own ulterior motives. And then when that happens, then the waters get muddy. I'm not saying I don't believe him. Some of those other videos, they have some real good shit, but like now you're just pulling at everything you can find. Like, hey, did you know this about Mr. Beast? Did you know this? Did you know this? Did you know this? And if the shit is true, you don't want to make it sound like now you're just pulling at straws. You know what I'm saying?
Stone Ventures LLC, which is one of the businesses listed in this indictment.
Let's get to something else in here. What else you got? What's this here? Ooh, who's this?
Get into that he conducted with LaKoya Hill. I personally believe that when he was working with Mr. Hutchins, he was in similar company. I think the COO of acquisitions would know and be sort of responsible for properties not being properly acquired through the court system. But again, that's my opinion. That's all allegedly. Now on to his alleged best friend, LaKoya Hill. They both went to UNC Chapel Hill together, and they both, after graduating, got into real estate. But by 2017, LaKoya Hill was running an adult entertainment event business in San Francisco called LaKoya Hill Entertainment. Then in 2019, he was hired to Mr. Beast as a producer.
That's the Chris Ava Tyson guy before he transformed.
Our party evolved into this place where, you know, you have the drag queens, the muscle daddies, the bears, the twinks, the like posh boys.
Now, I'm all for personal freedoms. I believe adults should be able to do whatever they want. However, I question what qualified the sort of go-go dance drag daddy of San Francisco for a job producing YouTube content for children.
Good question. Yikes. Weird.
You know, it'd also be weird if Mr. Beast hired Johnny Sins as the janitor, I guess. It's not the real issue, though. The issue is that in late 2021, he was allegedly fired for sexually assaulting his assistant. Now, I put fired in quotation marks because he was actually quietly moved to the dubbing company, which was Unilingo at the time. Here is proof that he used the LaKoya at unilingo.tv email, links back to him, links to these photos, one of which was the profile picture for his YouTube channel, which also after my first...
So he's got 1, 2, 3 PDF files on his team. Nasty work.
LaQuia Hill, the current COO. In 2021, he had an assistant,
Okay, who's next?
but they worked there a while ago. My connection's close to Mr. Beast, and I said, hey, LaQuia Hill, this is a single frame in my first video where I reference LaQuia. He's also in my Twitter header. And I've also just told people who work at Mr. Beast that they have to let LaQuia Hill go. So they did what I wanted and let him go, right? Well, just on a whim, I decided to look into the Creator Global LinkedIn, and it had gone private to where everyone just shows up as a LinkedIn member, right? But I saw this, L, LinkedIn member, president of Creator Global. I thought, you know what, that's a little suspicious. So I reached out to one of my connections close to Mr. Beast, and I said, hey, can you look into this account for me? Because sometimes if you have connections, you can see private LinkedIn accounts. And this is what they saw. LaQuia Hill, listed as the current president at Creator Global. No work history between graduating UNC in May 2001 and becoming the president at Creator Global in 2024. Dude, this is like the 3-cup game where you got to like keep track of the pets and rate this as Mr. Beast just moves them between companies.
They just sort of.
Oh, snap. That's crazy. Salute to Raymond Reed, yo. That is nasty work. So you never fired this guy? This dude's gotta respond, bro. Mr. Beast, man. Like, this is kind of hurting me still. Not to say that I'm a big consumer of Mr. Beast's content, because like this guy says, Mr. Beast's content is for kids. Right? Jay Molly wants to know how long it is. It's 27 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I feel it's kind of witch hunty, but at the same time, he is bringing up some people that if these guys are hired to Mr. Beast, you got 3 PDF files on your team. One that he fired, the Delaware guy, and then this other James whatever dude, I guess they got rid of him too. But this third guy, they moved him to a different company. And you got the Chris Ava Tyson guy from girl from before. Sorry, Ramon. My bad. Yeah, Mr. Beast. I estimate that he's gonna start losing money soon. Like endorsements people are gonna start backing out when it comes to people who are endorsing his giving him endorsements and stuff. Low key. There's at the gas station, I'd be seeing those what do you call those? Feastables. The chocolate bars. I think I might have to buy like 2-3 of those Feastables and put them somewhere in a cool storage so that they never melt down. Cause I think they might take that shit off the market soon. If any of these things start to turn into lawsuits at some point, actually, none of these are lawsuits because hiring a PDF file isn't illegal. It's just it's just bad.
Kept moving them around, like those killer whales at sea.
But LaQuia had presented a bunch of.
To just decide a past sexual encounter wasn't consensual. First day, light, and more people will definitely come out defending me, saying, hey, this is true. These allegations are true. This is all true. Allegedly, in my opinion, for legal reasons. Okay, now let's move on to the man himself, Jimmy Donaldson.
No, not Jimmy.
This testimony from another former Mr. Beast employee just to show sort of the work culture, especially from a female's perspective. She says, on my very first day, I was told to avoid being alone in a room with certain people in positions of power. At least once a week, I was subjugated to inappropriate questions and conversations. Once a male coworker asked me what I would do if Jimmy assaulted or harassed me. On another occasion, this same coworker said it wasn't fair that women could just decide a past sexual encounter wasn't consensual. Many of the men I worked with would make assault and jokes on a daily basis. They would scream and hit walls when they got upset. The minute any woman leaves a room, they would talk about if/how they would fuck her. I've heard men comment on female.
Hold on. Where are you getting? Who's giving this information here? I don't want to be a Mr. Beast sympathizer, but this is a lot.
Contestants' bodies many times. Not everyone behaves this way, but no one openly speaks out against it in fear of losing their job. If you complain about any of this, you'll be shamed for being too sensitive or just ignored. You can't take anything to HR either because Jimmy's mom runs it. It's pretty common for people to essentially get...
Oh yeah, by the way, Jimmy's mom is the human resources person.
paid to leave and stay quiet if they make enough noise about something. There is no employee handbook, by the way. If you ask for one or what the company's policies are, they just...
Like when they were hiring the Delaware guy, and they mentioned this in the last video, they had to go get clearance, and this is all allegedly. I'm not trying to get sued by this nigga neither. This Delaware guy, the other PDF file that he had hired, they had to go in front of Jimmy and his mom and explain some of the stuff of why he was on his charges from back in the days. And, you know, they accepted it and said, all right, cool, you're hired. So when it comes to some of the debauchery that's allegedly been going down over there at Mr. Beast, the company Mr. Beast, I guess his mom is complicit in some of this activity. Got to watch out for Mr. Beast's, for Jimmy's mom. Jesus.
Just tell you to ask them and they'll let you know if anything is against the rules. But again, there's nothing in writing, which is true. The leaked document is just the production manual. Not given to all employees. Here's another testimony. This person will go on the record. This is Jess, who accused Ava Chris Tyson of sexual assault. I think her case has been sort of mostly ignored because she wasn't a minor when it happened. But she was a Mr. Beast employee, and you can see in her evidence, in her communications with the company, the clear signs of a cover-up. You can see them like threatening her with legal action and emails, and saying like, "Oh, we're gonna have a law firm investigate."
All right, enough, buddy. Get to the meat and potatoes. Pause.
Another talent member on a private jet, and talent members / employees making advances towards contestants was a regular occurrence. The reason all of this was able to happen for so long is because Jimmy is deeply misogynistic and only respects what he considers to be traditional women. He pushed those values into the company when he created it, and it resulted in several...
They're going to try to get him on the...
SA allegations we know about, and probably a lot more we don't know yet. Which I will say, a lot of the SA allegations are still not public. Like, man, just fire James Warren and LaKoya Hill. Fire them. Don't just move them around. Or I'm going to start...
Okay, enough. Holy shit, man. And this is not even part 3. This is supposed to be the prelude to part 3. I'm asking in a poll here, should Jimmy respond? 83% is saying yes. 17% is saying no. I think he should respond at this point. Maybe not in particular to just this dog pound guy, but he should do a full response that encapsulates everything, like the dog pound allegations, the mistreatment allegations that have been going on the scene on the Amazon production, the other things that people were talking about in some of the other Beast games where some woman was talking about she was mentally distressed, and just everything that people are trying to pile on to him right now. Take a whole list of all that shit right there and then just do one press conference, or I don't know. Don't just get on Instagram. It got to be more than just getting on Instagram. Like, we need to actually hear Jimmy speak. Make a YouTube video for the main channel. That's what I want to see. Make a YouTube video on the main channel apologizing, or not even apologizing. You might not have anything to apologize for, okay? And I'm talking to Jimmy Donaldson, who I doubt will see this. But if you do, hey, because it kind of sucks that people are trying to bring this guy down because he has done a lot of good things. You know, giving sight to people, building wells, all these different things. And if I find out some of those things are fake, bro, then that's just going to really piss me off, man. Because I don't care if like the Beast game videos or whatever are fake. Okay, who cares? It's entertainment. But if the building wells is some fake shit, or giving sight to 2,000 people with some fake shit, then I don't know. I can't rock with you, bro. But you got to respond to everything. Don't even mention the Dog Pack 404 guy. Just make it like you're just responding because you heard that people have been talking, and you're obviously on the internet. You are Mr. Beast. You're the biggest YouTuber out of all of the YouTubers, bro. So obviously you seen the YouTube videos about you. If I go in on YouTube right now and I just put in Mr. Beast, obviously because he has a crazy SEO, his videos will pop up first. Okay? But then look what pops up next. Mr. Beast just got exposed again. Honestly, dude, I'm done, LMAO. Okay? An idiot's guide to Mr. Beast's scandal. 5 days ago, the enemies of Mr. Beast speak out. The crazy deleted Mr. Beast exposed video. You gonna act like you ain't seen this, bro? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Look at this one right here. The worst Mr. Beast allegations yet. And then, hey, 7 days stranded on an island. Nigga, we don't care. My algorithms is showing me something different, bro. It's showing me you need to talk. If I'm Mr. Beast, I don't even want to open the YouTube app. Trust this. I'm not even opening the app of what I contribute content to, where I make my money from. Because if I open the app to go check out my own videos, go check on some of my shit, let me see what the numbers are doing, I got to go past 50 other videos calling me the worst demon in the world. The only way you're going to be able to quell that is if you respond, my guy. Purple Gorillas just made a good point right here. Says he needs a CNN sit-down interview. He can get that. Bro, how many subscribers this nigga got? He has 300 million subscribers. He's bigger than CNN. So that would be one of the perfect places for he can get on a huge news outlet and sit down and just do a sit-down interview, have brilliant production, and say, yeah, man, this is what's really going on. Let me address the haters. Because right now, my guy, you are looking shady under the light. And I'm trying to like Mr. Beast. But even watching this third video right here, yeah, I'm going to need a response, my guy. I don't even know how to say. I would love to say salute Mr. Beast in ending this, but bruh, salute pending. Okay, bro? Salutes are pending. I think we can end it there. I'll bring up this list for another day. I had a list here of Team A or Team B, but we'll talk about that on another day. Like I said, I didn't want to stream as long as yesterday. We got a nice 2 hour and 40-something minute stream going on that I did over here for today. I think we good. Look out for episode 500. If y'all want to pop out, there's going to be in the description. I'll put the link for the Eventbrite. Y'all can pop out, get a free ticket. There's probably another 10 spots left for people that are outside of our invite section. Okay, so pop out and you get some free refreshments, get free food, and you get some nice entertainment for free. Okay, the 500th episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. We'll probably be popping out with some new episodes next week, man. All right, we back to work, man. Yeah, we off of this. Deuces.